get him back.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the back, stuffing the blunt, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the grills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, life's a movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy jewel schemes, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OG do dirty, leaning like the tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic.
Hey, what's cracking? What's cracking? It's your boy OGDoDirty, man. We're here for another Up in Smoke. Like to welcome everybody into the stream. I will be dropping a link here in just a few minutes. Welcome to my sis Drika. She already in here. Appreciate you for showing up. Smitty, he already saying what a link at. I'm about to drop it for you, brother. I'm about to put it in. Matter of fact, let me go and drop it now. And let me get it pinned to that old page over there. That's what's up. Let me slide over here and pin it to the OGDoDirty channel so you can hit that link and you can come on up. It is pinned. For those who want to hit the link and come on up, we will be going across social media, talking about social media stuff. And we're going to be talking about the NFL Combine. Travis Hunter should be up running here in a minute. I want to see, is he going to run a 4.1? Everybody's predicting the boy to be a 4.1 or 4.2. So far, what I have seen, the fastest runner has been a 4.39. So hopefully Travis Hunter will come in there and blow that out the water, and that boy will be good. I'm in the process of getting this show ready, so y'all already know how I'm going to do it. I'm about to play a little music while we invite people into the show. I got to roll me up a blunt before we even get started. I'm on that Purple Punch. It's sitting at a 2142 with a 2.88 on terps. So I'm going to be straight. But you're welcome to come up. Let me go and get this here playing so I can go ahead and roll this blunt and give myself 3 minutes. Hope y'all enjoy the music while I get this blunt rolled up before we get ready to start this show. I should already have it ready to go. I just got to present it. Give me a second, y'all. Take it back to Dale. All right, I'm back in this thing. We got a guest in the back. We're going to go and welcome to the stage. We got my boy Smitty's Corner. What's cracking with your playboy?
Right. Nah, I had the double on. I had to make sure I had to fix my thing. What's going on?
Man. thought I'd go ahead and start up a stream before LA go ahead and go live. You know what I'm saying? Get a little pre-show going before we go live on the locker room.
Okay. Yeah, nah. I mean, I just had a few minutes, you know. I've been just like chilling, celebrating, relaxing, cooling. So, you know, I mean, again, if you see me pop up, it's because I actually got respect for you and what you do.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's all. So just know that's always my own personal sign. Like, just keep going.
Hey,
That's
you know, you welcome over here anytime, brother. You know, I come over there and fucks with you. You know what I'm saying?
much respect. Yeah, hey, nah, but hey, let people know if anybody interested. I'm doing a cash giveaway tonight.
Go ahead and promote that shit, bro. Well, hey, man, y'all need to go over there and check out my boy Submitted Corner. He gonna be doing a cash giveaway. Go and explain it to him, player.
So it's real simple. What you have to do is you actually have to like chill throughout the show, right? But throughout the duration, I'm gonna keep saying. So it's basically just like a lotto, like a keno. I'm gonna pick a number between this and that. Whoever is the closest to the number I pick, all you do is just type in your number, and I'm gonna write down everybody's ticket number. And at the end, right then and there, live on the show, like I've done 2 times before, I'm gonna pay that person right there on the spot.
Hey man, y'all make sure y'all go over there and y'all check out my boy Smitty. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you hop into there because you could get some free money, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And he got you covered, you know what I'm saying, like Danny Glover. So you just make sure you slide on over there to Smitty's Corner, man. Hey, when you gonna be doing that, man, so we can give him a time and a date on this him?
What time is my show tonight? Yeah, I'm giving away $25. Put it in your gas tank, get your coffee, do what you want to do. It's just I like to just look. I do it once a month. Once a month, I'm gonna just give y'all a gift. I don't ask for shit back. I just, you know, that's it. And it's for people that I respect. You know. So let me go ahead.
Old school. Salute to the old school. You know what I'm talking about? Triple OG Nightish in the building. Salute to Kingdom Mind. Always showing love.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be Central. Or that's gonna be Eastern.
Yeah, East Coast.
All right, so Eastern time. Make sure y'all check him out. 9 o'clock. Go be in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you come on over there. Get that $25 for that gas, man. Get you some Newports. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, might need some new aftershave. You can get some razors, whatever you need, man.
That's the whole thing.
You want to get a bottle? Shit, take that. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a bottle real quick. Get a fifth or something. Shit. Anyway,
salute to who is it? Chad in the building. Kingdom Minded in the building. You know, I'm talking about Nightish and said Smitty and OG. Appreciate you. Triple OG. Hey, you can hit that link if you want to, bro. We ain't gonna be talking about too much of nothing, bro. I got a couple of subjects I want to go over. We're gonna go over this.
What time is it right now, OG?
You say what now?
What time is it right now?
My time, I'm on Central, so it's 4:23. So it should be 5:23 on your side.
Yeah, it's about Nightish nap time. Yeah, he should be about ready to take a nap by now.
Yeah, Kingdom Minded. I didn't do the 30-minute to an hour notification thing. I just went ahead and started that thing up. I started the show in 3 minutes. Just threw a title up there, put a thumbnail, and then shit, I came on over here and started it on up. I ain't even give a chance to get a 30-minute warning. The notifications out. So people gonna come in slow. So it is what it is.
You know what I actually noticed, bro, on some wild I can't front. Like, cause I've done quite a few lives. Like, I ain't really getting no notification. I ain't say nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But I done peep, like, when I don't like tag myself and I just put up morning live or something, it actually a job like hit. For some reason, when I schedule that shit, it's real slow before people get in. It's something about when I just pop up from an IG to here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed that, but I digress. My mic is muted. I'm just running my mouth.
Oh, that's good information, bro. Because I didn't. From my understanding is, bro, if you don't do the 30 minutes or you know what I'm saying, the hour before, you know what I'm saying, you go live, then the algorithm don't pick you up. You have to literally do an 8-hour show for the algorithm to pick you up. That's what I've been noticing.
And you know what else I think I peeped too? I think that like when you show up late, the algorithm like pick you out like, nigga, you late. You late for work.
Oh, that's a fact.
No bullshit. I noticed like times where I say like if it says 8:30, say I show up like 8:50, 8:55, like it'd be like, yeah, it's like dead for a brick. I noticed that as opposed to when I like start up right on like when it says showtime at the top ticker.
Yeah, I usually wait like 2 minutes after the
Right,
or a minute afterwards to then
right.
go because man, man, YouTube algorithm be tripping, bro. They don't be want to be pushing
Do
me like that, but you know, I
they
ain't
do.
tripping.
Nah. OG. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, my G. We can get on that space shit. Look, bro. The fact is, I do believe that the algorithm is is a paid bot that basically it blackballs some of us. I believe. I believe algorithm also. I don't believe it's just like the actual people reporting you and not liking. And I believe actually the algorithm takes note of what is spoken about and what narratives and messages are pushed out. Because, like for example, I've heard other content creators say it, and I've noticed it myself. When I'm chilling and everything cool, like right now, right?
Mhm.
Algorithm not really pushing nothing. Let one or two more people come up here, just let me and you start arguing. Somehow or another, magically, you get pressed out there, and now everybody sees it. And when they scrolling through their stuff, they see me and you going back and forth. Now you getting hits. Bruh, how many times have you just like been talking about something on the phone? And then all of a sudden, you ain't never typed that into your phone before. Now you seeing ads for it. Hold on, I was just talking about lawnmowers. Why I'm seeing weed whackers and everything now?
It happened to me yesterday.
Like
Like
real
literally
talk,
happened to
bro.
me yesterday.
That shit is scary, dog. Go ahead. I digress. My mic is muted.
Yeah, so I was I had to outsource me some more compost this year because the dude I was getting my compost from, they closed they stables down, right? So I'm looking for a different place to give me some compost. So I found somebody who had some cow manure, found another dude who had some goats and stuff like that, and then I found this dude who had horse manure. Now I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, to the dude on the phone. I get off the phone before I even get a chance to type in, you know what I'm saying, horse manure, cow manure, any type of manure. Tell me why it's already on my algorithm. So it's to the point that you saying my phone listening to me and just start, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. It got me there quicker.
Yeah, and just start suggesting stuff, bro. And you be like, hold on, bro. I've never typed this in. I was just on the phone talking about medical supplies. Now I'm seeing all of this stuff about medical supplies pop or whatever it is, bro. Clothes, cologne, you name it. Let you talk about it enough. Don't type it in. Just start talking about something you never. Just try it, y'all. Try it. Start when you on your phone. Start talking about something you never talked about and just keep mentioning it. And then watch when you go, like even when you just scrolling, now you seeing ads for it. Where did this ad? I've never seen this ad for this pop up, but I do remember having a discussion about it. That's creepy, bro.
Yeah, hey, that's why even when I notice, even when I'm online, bro, and I'm on my computer, if it asks me anything about my cookies or anything, then I deny all that shit, bro, because they send you so much shit. They load that shit up into their little algorithm. They just start sending shit to you. You be like, man, I ain't even know I was looking for that for shit. Let me go and check it out.
OG, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this, right? So yeah, right here. All right, hey OG, do you not mind pulling up a video real quick since you was talking about the manure?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, bet. So me and you were
Just
real
present
good.
it. I got you.
All right, so how do I do this? So let me see. I do this. What, copy link? Hold on. How do I copy this link?
You can copy the link and throw it in the back, or you can present it yourself if you want to, bro.
How do I present it myself?
It should be a present button down there at the bottom.
Oh, and I just okay, bet. Now
Yeah,
I got
and if you
all right,
present it, then I pull it up on the screen.
bet. You remember you was talking about the manure?
Yeah.
All right, so this is just real quick because now listen, I'm only saying this as far as like things that we don't even realize now, mind you, besides the cost of what they built, this right here, my G, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot from you guys. Right here, there it is. Boom,
All right.
it's back
Let
there.
me grab it.
So let's just look at this video, bro. Like we ain't gotta look at the whole thing, but like I want you to tell me what you think about this when you said you was looking for manure. Oh, hold on.
When it comes to Egypt, most of us will surely think of the pyramid symbol that has existed for thousands of years. But few people know that this country is also famous for the most unique pigeon towers in the world. These towers were built in all areas of Egypt for the purpose of raising pigeons. So now, let's explore with us the unique way of raising pigeons of Egyptian.
That's right. Debo's pigeon coop started in Egypt, not in Cali.
Farmers.
Watch this.
Ensuring stability and ease of construction. Openings at the top of the tower allow pigeons to enter and exit freely, and the height of the pigeon towers also minimizes the risk of being attacked by predators such as snakes or wild birds. Farmers use different materials such as palm leaves and wooden sticks to create landing spaces
Now
for
watch
pigeons.
this.
Allowing them to grow more abundant crops such as wheat, barley, and vegetables.
Right here.
Droppings as fertilizer. Rich. One of the main reasons why pigeon towers flourished in Egypt was the use of pigeon droppings as fertilizer. Rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, pigeon droppings were considered superior to other fertilizers. Egyptian farmers used the droppings to increase soil fertility in the Nile Delta, allowing them to grow more abundant crops such as wheat, barley, and vegetables. The use of pigeon droppings became an essential aspect of Egyptian agriculture, especially after the annual flooding of the Nile. When the waters receded, farmers would apply pigeon droppings to their fields, ensuring that the soil remained rich for the next growing season.
That's all.
Yeah, so I know about the
What's your
pigeon.
take on that?
I know about the pigeon droppings, bro. I know that they work good. Only thing about it is you notice how much he was putting on his plants. He was just dusting it a little bit at a time. That pigeon shit is high in nitrogen, high in calcium, high in potassium, but that shit burn your plants. So it's hot. So you have to compost it.
Like
So that's
acid.
why
It's like dry acid.
yeah, that's why they got it sitting in them bags like that. They gotta let that shit, it basically got to break down on itself, bro. So when you put it towards your plants won't receive too much. You won't manure that releases slow. So horse manure releases slow.
To decompose. You're talking about the decompose of it, right?
Yeah. So that's when you just put it like this. If you got horse manure, right? You can, if you got a raised bed, you can dig down about a good 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? Under your raised bed, if you have a bottom on it, if you don't have a bottom on it, because most of mine, I don't put bottoms on it because I like, you know what I'm saying, the bugs and shit that come up, worms and everything that come out the ground. But
that's how you know. People don't know. If you don't see earthworm, you don't plant. If you don't see, that's the first farmer's rule. If you dig in that soil and there ain't no type of potato bugs or roly-polies, as y'all would call them, we call them potato bugs, or earthworms or anything, don't plant right there. It's dead.
I put all my horse manure at the bottom. And that's if it's not composted. That's just like if it's fresh horse manure, you can put it at the bottom of your plant beds and then cover it with wood, leaves, and then put your soil on top of that. And then by the time your roots reach down there, it'll bring all the bugs up and you'll get everything you need. But most people, what they do is they just apply their manure straight to their plant beds and it kills everything that's inside of there because it's too hot. Because that shit, it warms up, bro. If you let it sit out there in the sun, it's gonna make a chemical reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna heat up. So if you try to line your whole bed with nothing but horse manure or with pigeon manure, what's going to end up happening is all your plants are going to end up dying off. So you have to sprinkle a little bit at a time, especially that shit. That's like chicken manure, bro. You can't put that much on your plants. Yeah, that shit'll kill your shit fast.
Because we all know chickens, you know, those who know, as much as we love the protein, they're just as worse as pigs. Listen, let me tell you a true story real quick. So my grandma, rest in peace to her, she bought She bought a rooster. Yeah, that's right. He was all black and red with sesame seed spots. That's right, black and red with sesame seed spots. His name was BB, and BB was brought to my grandmother's house. Was it farm? No, it's just a regular house in a regular suburban neighborhood. You know why she got BB? Because grandma had roaches. She never had to feed BB. That nigga off the real deal, you would hear peck, peck, peck at like 2, 3 in the morning. She
That's
used to
fact.
spray she used to spray all kind of raids, right? And then the doctor told her it's making you sick. So she had to stop spraying raid. So she had to think of something. Now, my grandma, she a farm girl. She is a farm girl from West Virginia. So she that country, she a country girl for real. All she like is Westerns. She love Westerns. She one of them. And she wound up getting a daggone rooster. She got a rooster from my granddad because granddad got land that I now own. And she went on ahead and got that damn rooster. Bruh, I ain't never been able to sit down so comfortable in my grandma's house since BB been there. And then all of a sudden, BB got taken because one day she let him outside. And the neighbors had, the regular size, like waist size metal fence, like your neighbor's yard and stuff. The little diamond shaped junk, the metal junk, right? BB went on ahead, flapped his wings, hopped over the gate, and chased the neighbor's toy terrier. And they went on ahead and put BB down.
Damn.
He effed that dog up.
Oh, yeah, they don't play no game. I probably got like 6 of them right now that fight each other constantly, nigga. They sitting over there right now, fighting the shit out of each other, bro. You go over them niggas be bleeding and everything, but you can't do nothing about it. They're just a part of that's what they gonna do.
Like he wanted to fight. He said, "Oh shit, challenge you about my size? Let's go."
Now, if you wanna use urine on if you want to use urine for plants, use human. Don't never use animals or urine.
Talking about to keep away the pests. Yeah, we know about.
No. He talking about for your plants to grow. So if you don't have a lot of manure and stuff like that, and you making your own compost, right? Just say that you got a compost bin, and your compost bin consists of grass, leaves.
I was just about to say
you know what I'm saying, like little stuff out your kitchen. You can
somebody who drink coffee all day and Pepsi and sugary stuff, and you don't.
Oh, it still work. It still work, bro. So if you, like I say, when you build your compost bin, if you start your compost bin off, you put like wood chips at the bottom, then you put leaves, then you put grass, and then you keep on repeating that process right all the way up. And if you want to use smaller stuff, you can, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you throw you some, you know what I'm saying, apple peels, banana peels, and all that stuff in there. If you want to pour human urine on top of that, only thing you're doing is adding nitrogen to your compost.
Yeah,
that's it. Now, if an animal is different, human is way different. When we eject our urine out our body, it has a lot of nitrogen in it. So it's most of everything that you take out, you take in, you spitting back out. So if you jar it up, and if you want to go out there and put it, don't directly put it on your plants. But if you want to put it on your compost, it will help out your compost.
That's what I was. Okay, so we was on the same page because listen, all right, so out here where I'm at, of course, I got nothing but acres out back. I got a little whole dart range, everything. My whole point is I have endless fox, deer, all of that, right? So, when I was doing my tomatoes, I was doing tomatoes, onions, and pumpkins for a little bit, squash. It's coming out great, right? So what I learned is the only thing I've ever known about urine, human urine around your garden is you do that literally around the barrier to keep other animals away. Because, just like how bears scratch their back on trees, just like how dogs will lift their leg and piss on, it's a territorial thing. So yes, your human urine can be used as a territorial blocker. Directly, nah, bro, that's too much acid. We don't consume the same things as humans do. So that's what I'm trying to tell with OG. Like, nah, it is a difference in our feces and our urine. Our feces destroys the soil a whole lot more because of what we eat. all them chemicals, all that processed stuff, them animals don't eat that. They eating straight directly from the land, and then it goes directly back to the land. Their disposal is much different than ours. All I'm saying is, in a nutshell, the human disposal from urine to number 2 is a lot more toxic. I promise you.
I get what you're saying.
That's
I
it.
get exactly what you're saying, but
I'm not saying that it don't work as you were saying, because we both know you on point 2, my G. So yeah.
Oh yeah, look, I tried it before, bro, just to see what it'll do. You know what I'm saying? I did small experiments, bro, with small batches. So I did experiments on how to turn grass into compost in 18 days. I did it in 24. A dude on YouTube did it in 18. Our temperature didn't get as hot as he was in his climate space that he was in the United States. So ours was kind of medium. So we didn't reach the 80 or 90 degrees at the time. So I had to let mine sit for extra 2 days, extra 4 days basically. And then 2 days to turn, you know what I'm saying? But I did it and it came out great. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? It didn't burn my plants. It didn't make my plants wilt, you know what I'm saying? It didn't do nothing to them but make them grow pretty good. They stayed green a long time until I had to add some more to it. And I staged that for 6 months. So again, when you going out there peeing on plants is a bad thing to do. If you don't, you gotta compost that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna add urine and stuff like that, you gotta add it to material. You gotta add it to organic material.
Exactly.
That way, the small bugs. See, it's not everybody think that it's the big bugs that kill, that knock off everything in a compost bin. It's not. It's not the worms. It's not the worms eat. You know what I'm saying? Like the big shit that they can get a hold to. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you put in their cardboard, paper. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna slim through the manure, but again, you have 5 or 6 different type of worms that come out of the ground that most people don't even know about. They got regular earthworms, you got reds, you got greens. You got to know what type of worm is you gonna be feeding. So most people don't understand that, right? So when I was doing
real quick, not to mention, people also make sure you got to be careful, because what you also add could attract what could destroy, like grubs, all kinds of different organisms that also come to that too. Because the thing is that you have things that, if it's waste, just like flies, what do flies attract to? Real quick, right? So boom. Why is that? We look at it as nasty. No, that is actually part of a human nature process. Just like crows and vultures attract to the dead carcass, we need something to get rid of these things to keep bacteria from floating up into the air when it's warm. Now, my point is that depending on what you put in there, and like he said, if you don't compost, you can attract the creatures or what have you, right? Insects or what have you, that will destroy the plant life, because you didn't do the process right, because their whole job is to seek out toxins. In your urine is technically a toxin because of what's in it. That's all I'm saying. But rock out, though, OG. My bad, bro.
Yeah, no, you good, bro. Hey, information is good, brother. We ain't just missing no good information. You know what I'm talking about? Like real talk. And we're gonna let it be known. It's certain things, bro, that I tried, bro. I tried to break down a lot of different stuff, bro. I done made nitrogen, bro, out of just grass clippings, bro, letting them sit inside of water, bro, for 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, and made good fertilizer. Only thing about it is you got to know your measurements on how much to add parts to water. That's it. And once you figure that out, bro, you pretty much golden. You don't have to too much. You can down there compost anything. You can put meat inside of water and it'll turn rank. You can still you can take the bone up off of that. You can cook the bone, you know what I'm saying? You can get the bone to where it's brittle, and then you can turn it into bone meal. Like most people don't understand most of the stuff that you can literally do without going to go buy these products. So most of the stuff that I do, bro, I try to do it myself, and I try to do it ahead of time, you know what I'm saying? 6 to 8 months before I do anything, so that way it can break down. It can go ahead and do what it need to do. Then I can use it at a small increment to see if it's ready. Like most of the fish compost I got outside, I won't use it unless I put it on a small plant of mine, like a little small plant I got in the pot. I got tester plants, and I usually test my fertilizer on it just to make sure. I give it about 1.5 weeks because it takes a little bit for it to integrate into the plant. But you give it about a week and a half, you will see if it's working or not. Most people don't do that. They just go by whatever the store brought is and whatever they say on the goddamn package, and that's where most of the time they mess up at.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, because like, you know what I'm saying, from my old lady. Listen, what you know what I learned? They go by reviews. How many stars? What people say as far as that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I've learned? How many, just like how we know people, just real quick, a lot of people in these spaces, like, don't we know people can buy views and buy bots to chat fake stuff, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
So
I've been trying to get somebody to buy me some. God damn it, just buy me 50.
But look, this is my point though. So I don't give, I ain't knocking. I'm just saying, when it comes to those people look at it in a sense of, okay, so because the reviews are good on it, a lot of things, believe it or not, when it comes to that. Now, hotels, you can get a review and you can go buy it. Restaurants, yes. Things that you have to use personally in your house, like products, whatever it is, that's something you just have to try out for yourself. You're going to have to go through trial and error is my main point. I know I was a little long-winded, but that's what I was getting to.
Well, we both saying the same thing.
Yeah, you can't just go by, just like how you said, you literally just explained how you had to become Dexter's laboratory. You had to go back to the laboratory. Yeah, I had to just make some out of grass and this and that. Like, some things you just got to do trial and error. You can't always go by reviews, because it's a lot of times I've gotten things and, oh yeah, it's good on the reviews, babe. And then I get and now it's like, man, this sucks, man. Who these people that did the review? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't believe reviews, but certain things, be careful, especially stuff that you use like indoor products, filters, fertilizers, house appliances, whatever, those type of things. You need to just test that out yourself to see if it's up to your quality.
Oh, my good sir, you sitting in the back, nigga. You got the power. Okay. I was about to say, nigga, you got the power, bro. You can do what you look, I'm about to click this nigga up for no reason. I'm about to hold it real quick. But yeah, so I had this dude, bro, that he was trying to. So what ended up happening to him was he ended up getting some. Well, first what he did was he had two different beds. He told me one bed he put chicken manure in, right, and all his plants in there died. And then he said he had another one where he took his horse manure and put in there, and all his plants died. And I asked him, I said, well, how are you putting it in there? He said the same way that we just got through saying. I sprinkled a little bit on top. I say, well, I'm gonna tell you something. I want you to try this method, and we're gonna do this together. I said, give me 3 buckets, you know what I'm saying, like the toast that you got, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna put them next to your bed. Now we're gonna take out at least, well, the way his beds was made, he had two 2x6s, so that made it 12. So I told him we're gonna take it down 6, you know what I'm saying, to where we're gonna make it like a little divot or a ditch inside of it. You know what I'm saying? When we take that out, we're gonna put our horse manure at the bottom. Now, all this dirt that we taking out, we're gonna put in these tubs. We put all of them in the tubs, right? Put all the dirt that we took off the top in the tubs. And then I found like a couple of trees that he had that was over there. The wood was down there. It was just turning into dust. So it's been sitting out there for maybe 2-3 years. It was forming in wood that was just falling apart, already been decomposing. So I threw that at the bottom. Then I threw the compost on top of the wood, because I knew that, you know what I'm saying, the worms is going to come up for the compost. They're going to travel through the wood. They're going to put their droppings on the wood. They're going to come up to the top, put the droppings on the top. Then I was like, okay, you got any abundance of leaves or any shrubs? He had shrubs around his house, no leaves though. He said he had shrubs around the house. I say, well, are you trying to take those shrubs up? So we took those shrubs up, threw the shrubs on top. Then after we threw the shrubs on top, I came back and I was like, say, we're going to spread just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, just to keep it, you know what I'm saying, fertile, you know what I'm saying, keep the fertilization going, spread a little bit of more of that horse manure right there on top, not a thick layer, y'all, just thin, just sprinkle it around with your hand, get you a couple of handfuls and throw it around there and shit. Then we're going to put all that dirt that we pulled out on top of that. If I tell you, he came back the next year when I was down at the farmer's market talking to Miss Connie and them, you know what I'm saying? He came down there. He had tomatoes. He had lettuce. Some of the biggest lettuce I ever seen in my life, bro. I say, now, following my method, you didn't burn none of your plants, right? He was like, nah, because I was like, you let that shit you basically let it wasn't too hot for your plants. You basically let it release the nitrogen, and every auto fertilization just release slowly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just putting it right on top of it and then let everything sink down until the plant hit the roots and just, you know what I'm saying, demolish everything. So that's what he been doing now. So it's little things like that, bro, that can help you out when you growing this little stuff around your house and small planter boxes and stuff like that. Now, something on an industrial scale, you might need to get a little, you might have to have 3-4 truckloads of this shit, and then you have to put it out there and let it sit for about 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Before you even plant on top of it. That's how you're supposed to do compost. I mean, people who do industrial corn, industrial sugar cane, they spread the compost over their whole field and they let it sit. And then they come back and they till it up. But most people don't even till, because nowadays they doing a no-till method. They planting a cover crop, and then they just coming back and smashing it with the tractor. And then they plant right into the cover crop, which brings all that cover crop dies off and go right back into the land and gives the nitrogen. And then your plants dig on down and they get that nitrogen that you put in there, so they stay green the whole time throughout the growing season. Little stuff like that. It's just little farmers tricks that people do when you're going from big scale to little scale. But little scale is different because you just ain't gonna have a 5-gallon bucket sitting outside and put manure on top of it and expect it to break down as fast as something out in the field. You know what I mean? So you want to have that stuff that you're going to put on top of that 5-gallon bucket. Just say if you're growing something out of 5-gallon bucket, because you can grow tomatoes out of 5-gallon bucket, carrots, potatoes, anything basically you can grow inside of a 5-gallon bucket. You just got to make sure you got holes at the bottom so your water won't sit in there and stay stagnant at the bottom. But even if you go in there, you don't want to put nothing on top like that, because you ain't gonna do nothing but burn it out, and it's not going to break down. So you want to compost all that before you even add it to your soil. Compost is something way different. You can literally I got stuff outside that's been composted for 2 years. Anytime that I use that shit, it's fire. I can have a plant that's leaning over, turning yellow because it's getting too much sun, or better yet, it has a efficiency on potassium or something like that. I can add the compost that I have, because I have like 3 different stage compost. I have fish compost, I have horse compost, and then I have just a regular compost that I make with just organic material. That shit that come out the pond, grass clippings, anything that I basically can chop up. You know what I'm saying? Biochar. I put everything inside it because I know that's my go-to. If I really need to get something done, or I need to do something quick and I don't want to burn my plants, I can go to that compost. But if I know I need to put something in the ground and I know I need to be like, well, I need it to slow release. I need to probably, this plant is going to grow for 6 months. I might need to dig a 2-foot hole and put some compost at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if I'm putting we did apple trees.
Hold on. Do you lay your filtration netting? Because you have to make sure it's a layer that's in between that and the ground. You
ain't gotta do that. No. So what you end up doing is, long as you have, so think about it this way. Let me just say this. When you plant something in the ground and you put a 2-foot hole on it, you want to make it like a raised bed.
That's what's going to end up. Usually what's used is like dry, like kind of debris, hay like.
I don't even use all that. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to cover the top with some type of mulch. That's just to keep it moist. So it's going to, all your dirt that you put in, that you take out of the ground and you put dirt back in, it's going to sink. It's going to settle. So you're going to put more abundance of dirt on there, right? So when you plant something like that, like I said, you put your horse manure, you put your chicken manure under your plant, you want to let it sit there. You don't have to put nothing on top of it, bro. You just need to put dirt. Now, the dirt that you put on top there is the most important. If you put in the same dirt on there, you're eventually going to stall your plant out, because that dirt that you just taken out of the ground is going to get hard again, and it's going to sink right back down. Most time people don't have a soil grader to fluff up their dirt, or they don't add anything to it. Now, you can add, like you saying, you can put you a layer of leaves, just some type of carbon above that nitrogen, and then put your dirt. No problem. It works good.
What I'm talking about. No, just exactly what you just said.
I tried that before, bro.
The way I described it, maybe the way I described it wasn't. That's exactly
no, you was right.
What I mean by like those layers. You don't just put that down. It's a whole process. It's multiple steps before that even goes.
So check this out. instead of doing it that way, because I tried that for years, and I kept on running to the same problem with soil compaction, right? So what I ended up doing was I dig a hole, and sometimes I might dig a 4x4 hole. You know what I'm saying? If I dig a 4x4 hole, I guarantee you when I fill it up, that soil in there is going to be like potting soil. Or better yet, it's going to be raised bed soil. If you know the difference between ground soil, raised bed soil, and potting soil, potting soil is something that you will put inside of a pot, and it'll let the water drain out. I want to give it, let me say 60%. You know what I'm saying? Because how the water is going to come out of that pot, it's going to be different from raised bed. Raised beds are way different. That's fluffy as shit. Like that shit you can grow into, bro, and you have a thick ass root system. Like Kingdom Mining can tell you, bro, she got raised beds. She don't have to do no tilling. When them plants die, she can just grab the bottom of the plant, pull that motherfucker out, throw a little bit, move her hands around her dirt, and her shit right back to ready to go plant. Because that's raised bed soil. It's fluffy. It has a lot of drainage in it. You know what I'm saying? And it has a lot of organic material in there, so that way it can hold water. So when you put humus, you put most raised bed soil got humus in it. It has some type of what they call that shit. It's
hummus is nothing but chickpeas.
Yeah. But I'm talking about all of it combined together, because it's more than just one thing there to keep that water. You got to have something like a sponge. You know what I'm saying? So when you add peat moss, or if you don't do peat moss, most people do right now. They doing a coconut, the shit that's on the outside of the coconuts, that brown shit, not the hard, but they turn that into a dust. That shit fire, bro. You add that, bro, into your dirt, bro, that shit gonna make your dirt fluff up. Then you add a little, you can add lava rock to it. Lava rock is a good water retainer. I use biochar.
No, it is. As a matter of fact,
I like biochar because biochar makes my dirt black. I like black gold.
Yeah.
My thing is I don't like dirt that look brown. I like my dirt to look black as shit. I want it to look like Wesley Snipes black. You know what I'm talking about?
Black with them little specks.
Yeah. So you can add. When I make my soil, I use biochar to turn my soil. Most of my soil turns, like my compost be black, but when I add that biochar to it, boy, my shit turn Wesley Snipes black. But it's so good because that biochar ain't nothing but wood that has a lot of earth pockets in it. Think about it, if you get wood and you dry wood out, and wood, only thing that wood does is it takes all the moisture out of it. When you take the moisture out of something, it's going to be like it's going to look the inside of a sponge, nothing but small microscopic holes. And once you can either add stuff to that, like put it inside of horse manure, inside of a bucket with water, it'll soak up that water, right? It'll soak up all that nutrients right into that biochar, and you can add that to your plant beds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or you could just add it to your dirt. And what's going to end up happening is if your dirt is a dry dirt, it's going to make it spaces for the water to slide through, and it's going to retain water. And then what you're going to realize is when you pull your plants up, all that biochar, the roots is going to root around it because they can suck water right out of there. They can suck all the nutrients right out of that biochar. So that's why people use lava rock. That's why people use perlite. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff is all made to hold water and release water at a slow rate. So you want to have something like I say, a raised garden bed soil. If you want to make a 4x4, I'm gonna say, when I say 4x4, that means 4 wide, 4 tall. That's just the outside, 2 foot deep. Right. If you make something like that and you put a raised bed soil in there and grow something there, you'll be set. Because it's the only thing it's going to do is let the roots stretch out and make a ball. And then the small extra roots that come off from there, then they'll be able to grab onto the ground that's surrounding that. And then you get that extra whatever it is in there. But it all works out the same.
OG, can I ask you a question?
What's up with it?
All right, because Wrestler here, and salute to him. And, so we got 3 men up here. And I was just wondering, like, I mean, all right, so just curious, because it's like it's short. I was just wondering, because I'm so wondering about, are we really the weakest generation of men ever? Do you believe that, OG? I don't believe that, because men like us still exist. Why are we saying this?
Men like
true?
who? Like who? What? When you say us, you're not bringing up characteristics. What does that mean?
Okay, all right.
I was watching a show called Ozark, and there was a funeral scene with one of the characters. His name was Buddy. Buddy was an old greasy fuck that lived in the basement of the house of the main characters on the show. And while I was watching the show, I was sitting there thinking, why do I like this guy so much? Why do I resonate so much with this fictional character on a TV show? And the reason was because he's a real fucking man with big fucking balls. Guys, take your hand, put them on your balls. Do you feel that? Are they even there? Is there some warmth there? Just give it a little squeeze. Oh, feels kind of good. Now, anyways, this guy is a great example of what every man wants to be. I grew up around old school guys like this because I used to work on a bunch of different construction sites. And I remember all these older guys that I would work with, they were from a totally different generation. A lot of them didn't even finish high school, let alone go to college. For them, when they went to school, it was like, oh, who's hiring? Okay, done. Go to the factory, 40 years, see you later. That's it. And they were happy with that. And there's something cool about that. Just showing up every day and doing your fucking job. You watching this right now, you probably haven't done a real construction job. You definitely didn't work as hard as your parents did. And because of that, you're sitting here watching a YouTube video right now.
Anybody here work as hard as their parents did?
Oh, yes.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I did that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but we can't look at ourselves and then say that the world is like us.
Oh shit! Wrestler started off early.
Yeah, no, but like, because I don't listen. You have eyes like everybody else does. We can open our eyes and see the world around us. In their time, in our parents' time, in our grandparents' time, you know what they didn't have an abundance of?
What?
Distractions, and most of all, technology. Even the form of the jobs that we have.
I can't front. That's a factor.
So when we look at, because one of the key things that he said right off the bat, it's in his freaking title as well. That one word is very important. Generations.
Right.
We have different generations. And another thing he brought on, which was most important, hands-on. We have a lot of hands-off jobs because we are very automated.
No, we're very manicured. But yeah, all right. I'll take the word automated. I call it manicured.
Sure.
But no. Respect to that. No. Seriously, I'm just messing with you, bro.
It's a lot to go into
that. You brought up the angles. I like that because you know me. I'm about them angles. Nah, you did that, wrestler. You brought up the angles. You weren't typical.
You know, but it goes back to the old saying. You know that the whole strong times, hard times when it comes to men. It's just different times, and it's one set of times trying to understand another set of time. It's the older time saying you need to do this, and the more younger time saying that thing is no longer feasible.
See, I look at it.
So for OG, you would know this because we had this kind of conversation before. We talk a lot about the whole like the migrants coming in, right? Oh, we need these migrants because who's gonna be the ones taking care of our farms? And then we turn around and look at farms and they're all automated. Drones is picking up grapes and shit. So why do we need them? Different times.
Yeah, you're right. You're right on that. I can give you that. Only problem I have with it though is when the technology came out to improve that type of stuff, it was supposed to be a stronghold to help those who was doing it. And what it ended up doing was hindering those who couldn't do it, right? If you get what I'm saying, those who was able to buy those machinery lost a lot of people, right? And those who didn't have that machinery didn't gain those people. That the people who lost, they didn't get those people, so they just stayed in the rut.
No, sir. I can tell you why. Because as they like to say, the greatest indication of the future is all you got to do is look at the past. Whether you looked at people who were like Paul Bunyan, going up against a steam engine, guess what? We realized oxes weren't good enough anymore. Technology, regardless of how hands-on to as much light work as it be,
hold on.
will always eliminate jobs. Pick a bunch of coal miners, just like a bunch of coal miners lost their jobs with pickaxes the moment they were able to use dynamite.
Oh shit. Wrestler.
Well, only thing about that is this wrestler, when they lost them jobs, the opportunity of going and mining that way, they still had a job. You see what I'm saying? They
No,
just
no.
didn't act with no.
There were
Listen to me.
fewer of them.
Listen to me, bro. A person that was swinging. I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. Then I'm explaining. They didn't acquiesce to that. They didn't change, bro. They thought they would still be able to swing those pickaxes, and the machine was greater than them. You have to learn how to work the machine. You see what I'm saying? It's just like the people who is out here picking, right? If I her on farm, if I switch to everything automatic, and then the people that I have out there, their job will be changed. They will have to be the person
that you say that, because you're making my point.
Because that's the point I was making at first, bro. If I said we wasn't when you said no, that ain't it. I'm like, well, that's the point I was making, bro. That when you stop something like that, the other part didn't pick up. Nobody, it was just a certain amount of people that was able to just do certain things with the machines. Everybody didn't learn about the machines.
But this is the point that I'm talking about. We agree on that part, but there's a point that we're not looking at. The people who understood how to use those machines, those people got to stay. The abundance of those who did not. Like the steam engine, like the chainsaw, not for nothing. Like what we say AI. Hey, guess what?
Hold on.
People are not gonna lose their, and I have to keep telling people this, I have to keep training them on this because it's true.
Man,
you're not gonna lose your job to AI. You're gonna lose your job to people who know how to use AI. That's why you're gonna have fewer jobs.
Wrestler. So listen, I want like all right, fellas. So for this, I love it. I'm just curious. And thank you, OG, man. I appreciate the hospitality of welcome, bro. You already know. Like
already.
Are we the weakest generation of men ever? You talking about computers and who can do this and everything else. Now hold on real quick. What
I just said answered that question.
Okay.
The whole old school quote of hard times make what? Strong men. Soft times make what?
The soft asses. Right.
This is the problem when look at us now. Open your eyes. Just take a good look around your apartment right now. Look at all the lights. Look at all the nice shit and everything. Does that not look like abundance compared to what your grandparents and their parents would have looked like?
My grandparents and my parents actually grew up. My dad grew up 9 of them. And basically what would be half of what we would consider the size of a town.
Half, right. So that means we live, which means we have an abundance compared to what they've had. Therefore, we had little effort compared to what they needed to go about, which means it made our generation weaker.
Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. So apparently you agree with them. I don't, but let's go.
Let's just let that ring out for a second. And obviously, now that we know more and we have more opportunities, we want to be so much more than just a guy on a construction site that doesn't have a choice about getting a job that he actually wants. They didn't have the internet. They didn't have money saved up.
Wrestler, did you help him direct this video? God damn.
So that they could go away or study at a prestigious university or anything like that. They just needed to go somewhere to work that made enough money for them to pay their bills, ideally start a family, and hang out with their friends. And that's it. It was actually fun to go to work because you're hanging out with all your buddies. One of the shittiest jobs I ever had, I was working with my buddy Justin. We started a property management business, and we were literally scrubbing toilets all day. We were cleaning up trash, getting rid of cockroaches crawling under beds. That's why I call you guys cockroaches, because I used to literally exterminate cockroaches when I was managing this business. And even though our job fucking sucked, we were able to get through it because when you're a guy and you're working with your other brothers towards a common goal, there's a sense of camaraderie. But now we live in a very isolated, introverted, individualistic society where everybody's like, oh, I have anxiety. A generation ago, your dad was on a fucking rooftop.
What you say? Go ahead. I can hear you.
I can explain that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. You want to pause? Yeah. Let me know. I can just pause.
Yeah. No, I can explain. So what he's saying is 1,000%.
Hey, Miss Fang.
Hey, this account. So it's what he's saying is 1,000%.
Give me a second, real quick, brother. Give me 1 second. Give me one second. I got to get this out the way real quick. I had somebody.
I think what everyone wants to know now is what are you going to do with all this money? I'm going to reinvest my money into the community.
Oh, that's a very nice gesture. What were you saying? Okay. Is that your son?
No, I just bought this baby.
Just real quick, Kingdom Minded came through with the Cash App. Appreciate you, Kingdom Minded, for always supporting the show. I don't even have the Cash App up, and she still sent the Cash App. That just show you that she's serious about supporting the show. I don't know if she went to the description, because I always keep it in the description. But yeah, I ain't even got the Cash App up, and she sent the Cash App. So salute the Kingdom Minded for coming through with the support. And then, matter of fact, let me drop that.
Appreciate you, Kingdom Minded.
I love that picture.
The point I was going to make, and I agree with the gentleman even in the video, but it goes into our society in the way how we look at work today, right? Let's just be honest. When we look at when back in their days, when we can admire a picture like this, when every time I drive across a bridge and I just go, it took hundreds, if not thousands of men to put this together, to keep it all floating. Still to this day, that even if I do feel strong winds and I do feel the shit shake, I never think it's gonna come down. Because you know what's my only example to believe that it'll never come down? It would have to take Godzilla, because that's the only other time I ever see bridges go down. The Avengers got to come through. That's the only time. So I feel very good.
Don't forget about Maryland and Baltimore. We had an issue, but anyway, go ahead. Anyway, they're working.
When we look at the time that we're in, when the generations are in, right, and we have to look at how we got here as well, how we so undervalued, because that's really what it is. We undervalued hard work. Hard work still exists. So I'll go with you on that part. Hard work still exists. We look at hard work differently because we celebrate things differently. So for instance, we celebrate, not for nothing, white collar workers. Now I got nothing problem with white collar workers. I was a blue collar worker. I switched to white collar. I will absolutely all the time celebrate my blue collar workers, because blue collar workers are still needed. I can't have my job without them first there. I can't sit at my desk in my nice little AC without the HVAC technician. I cannot have the building without the construction person. I can't even flush the goddamn toilets without the damn plumbers. You know whose team I always get along with the most? It ain't the sales team. It's always maintenance.
That's such a nice way to put it. Like, it's the reality. I love how you said that.
And you're absolutely right. There's camaraderie when it comes to people who understands what you go through. Hard work.
Oh yeah, hard work.
I get along more with people who work with their hands, as someone myself who not only worked as a maintenance person, but also worked in production. We do nothing but work with our hands. To the point where I'm at now, I still get along with a lot of maintenance people. To this day, we should still be celebrating blue collar workers. But what do we hear?
Always celebrate them.
They still make great money, but what do we hear even across our nation today? There's a shortage of them.
There is.
Yeah, because that's a mindset though. You got these young kids, bro, who think that a plumber don't make no bread. They think a YouTuber nigga got the money. No,
it's not the young that did it.
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying the young did it. I'm saying I'm saying that the young kids, this is what they thinking, bro. When I tell my nephew, bro, you can go, nigga, your eyesight is good. You out here working with me, nigga. Your ass need to be welded, nigga. You could be welding underwater, nigga, making buku bread, nigga. This nigga gonna tell me, nigga, that nigga he want money like Jay-Z them, bro. That's a fucking rapper, sir.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. They think a YouTuber, bro, is the God sent, bro. They think these niggas that they see, if that's in their face all day, that's riding around in the Ferrari and everything else, nigga, that's just what these young people think. It ain't. Bro, it ain't our generation. We know about hard work. We know what electrician make.
And I can tell you what generation did it. I can tell you what generation started it. Generation X.
You just had
boomers, because boomers were still very much still blue collar and getting into white. That's when you had like the men, that shows like Mad Men and whatever. Like, they were still selling cigarettes. They were still going door to door. There was when Gen X came in. All that shit started going away. This is when we started favoring the white collar dudes. This is when you started hearing even people who were in mating and dating saying, I get my guy, he a plumber or he a carpenter, or he whatever, he make money, but I don't like the way he look when he with my friends and everything like that because he don't look as sharp. And we spiraled down from that. That went from X,
Oh wow.
and now it's hitting our Gen Zs.
No, I can see that. Well, let me ask you this question, brother. What do you see the content creator, the social media present person who makes all they living off of that? Do you see them as white collar, or do you see them as a group that's well, I don't even know what the fuck to call it.
I would say it's definitely a new industry, but I would say that it depends on the creator that you're looking at. If you're talking about the casual streamer, that's motherfucking white collar.
Okay.
If you're talking about the person who's actually building an actual business, they can't just sit in front of a street. They have to sit in boardroom. They have to network. They have to travel. They have to do shit with their hands. If they gotta build a studio themselves with people, where they do that shit.
Are you talking about, like, I follow this guy that does an orchard, and he goes out and does it, and he just like films it, and they're just getting it planted.
Well, that's blue collar.
Yeah. You would say blue collar to
But
that.
he's still using social media. What he's talking about is a person. It's a difference. Like a person just coming on here to make money. You know what I'm saying? Taking cash, but they not making a brand. He's saying a person who's making a brand is something they gonna have way more responsibility because they not just looking at what the income coming in. They're not looking at a cash app because they got to pay people. They got people under them that they work for.
OG. Great example is just looking at you, me, and everybody else who does this. If you are literally, you got to put up your own shows, you got to think about your own shit, you got to write your own shit down, you got to pay you out of your pocket to get whatever network service to go or whatever program, you got to learn all that different shit, you got to cut all your videos, you got to edit all your shit. You blue collar. I know it's digital, folks, but you doing all the hard work and grinding. Versus you want to pay for a service, you pay for somebody else to go do your work for you. You pay for somebody to go do all your editing. You pay, and keep in mind, there might come a point in your time where if you manage to make it, you can hire somebody to do that. But let's be honest, you're gonna hire someone who's gonna be better than you. You're not gonna hire someone who's below you.
Yeah, but don't you think there's just some like hot moments in the splash in the pan where people somehow become, they're just at a little magic to it, right place, right time, rather than because for most people, YouTube is not successful like that, or you will be if you just solely go off of YouTube, I think your income's unpredictable.
Can I be honest with you? That's just human nature. That's a matter of luck. Sometimes it's a matter of when you're born, who you're born to,
right?
What you look like,
the timing.
We don't factor in luck. For some reason, when we look at success, people don't factor in luck. Luck matters.
It absolutely matters. Hitting that, just making that sizzle right at the right time. It's just a matter of luck. It was on somebody's side, you know what I mean? And they, boom, and hone your craft. You gotta do that as well because But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
This account, I ran across a guy one time where he says, what's the reason why I hired you? And I said, because I'm a sexy bald-headed guy. He starts laughing. He says, no, that's not the reason why. He's like, when I'm at work, I never use the bathroom at work. I do not like public toilets. This one time I went out to go eat and I had really bad time.
Right.
And when I went to the bathroom,
there was no choice.
I went to the bathroom. You came into the bathroom. Didn't know who you were, but I knew I had people lining up that had interviews for me. And not only were you cool, not only were you calm with me, and we're laughing like a good year later. I was blown up that till I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, but you kept it cool. You didn't say nothing when I came out. You didn't play it off like, hey, you say, yo, hey, by the way, don't use that sink because it doesn't have any soap. You didn't have to tell me that. He said you didn't have to tell me that. You did it anyway, whatever. And I find that you sat there waiting, and my admin liked you. Those qualities right then and there, for someone I would have never met any other time, you showed more to me in that single time prior to you opening your mouth. And then when you opened your mouth, I was like, I like this guy even more. I like him. My admin likes him. And I just met this guy earlier in the bathroom. I'm going to hire him.
Smooth fit. Smooth fit. That's great.
But when I started hiring people, they were a lot like how we look at Gen Z. Motherfuckers showing up in duck pajamas and bonnets and t-shirts and freaking fucking sandals, and I'm like, are you serious?
How embarrassing! I think it's because people are like, well, if we enforce a dress code, then will we get backlash?
The younger generation doesn't even understand what Casual Friday is.
Yeah, that's. I mean, what you do in your jammies and what you do outside of work, if you can come into work and be a professional, do your job, do it well, as long as you're, doing fine when you go home, it doesn't really matter. But you don't bring your jammies to work. That doesn't even make sense.
But what do we hear? I can't work if I can't be my authentic me, my authentic self.
Well, then
for instance, we all know this. If we go to college, we have to bust our ass to learn, to get the stuff that we need to know, to possibly get a really good GPA, and then we can move into a field that will actually do the right thing for us, right?
Yeah.
We don't ever think that when we walk into that job, despite the fact that we have a degree, that we're top shit. We understand that there are people that have been working there for years, and we have to learn, we have to get trained by somebody. Yeah. The younger generation today thinks that I shouldn't have to be struggling looking for a job because I went to school. The school is the experience.
Hey, Smitty, you could have left that up in the back, bro. I was gonna finish playing it. I was just gonna show this just bring it back up, bro. I pulled it up in just a minute. I was gonna show this just a little bit, not that far, because I know they hit my ass. So I just want y'all to hear this. This is what they doing in Louisiana. If you don't watch BI, I don't know what y'all niggas are slipping on. You need to go find out. It's Business Insider. Go check out Business Insider. They have a lot of different shit, especially for most people who just sitting on their ass or just sitting in front of a computer. You can be doing stuff while you're sitting on this computer. You could be making shit. This is easy shit to make, but these people I want you to check this out. And we're just gonna play a little bit of it. Then we're gonna get back to what we had pulled up earlier when it was we got to finish hearing what the dude was saying.
You usually need sand to make glass. But this entrepreneur crushes bottles back into sand. She co-founded what could be Louisiana's biggest glass recycling operation. And in about 2 years, she saved 4 million beer bottles worth of glass from landfills.
We don't even have to go no farther than that. Now, we all know the process. Some of us know the process of making glass, right? Now, I can tell you one thing. If you want to go on Business Insider and finish watching this, how to make sand into from crushed rock and to rebuild Louisiana's sinking coast, you can go check it out, because her dog is going to eat some of this shit and ain't nothing going to happen to him. Now, if you know anything about sand, sand is some sand is circle, round, and then some of it have jagged edges on it. The jagged edges and the round sand, they use it for two different products. Some of that circle sand, they just leave it out there because they really can't do nothing to it because nothing sticks to it. But they use the other sand, which they mined out of the rivers and everything else, to have the jagged edges for your cement. So this chick has came up with a way to process bottles. Now, you seen all them goddamn bottles there. You see how much work she got to do. This is going to be some recycling she's going to be doing for a long time. As long as she keep on making this sand, she got products she can put out there forever. As long as she keep on getting people to drop them glasses off and she can put in that machine and turn it into sand, she good. And she make a byproduct that she can probably sell back to the glass people, and they can remelt the other little scraps that she ain't using, the bigger pieces. Like, so as it's a way to think of stuff and a way to do business. But to Reza's point, and what I was saying earlier, these young kids nowadays don't see this.
That's
what they see is YouTube money. What they see is a person giving them the bag. Like, nigga, they think 15,000, 20,000, and long as they can, they believe that they should be able to get that on abundance, so you can go buy the bullshit shit that you see all the goddamn celebrities wearing, Louis Vuittons and all this other shit that costs you $6,000, $8,000 at a pop because they got it. You think you should have it. It don't work like that. Some people have to bust their ass to get to a place where they got money. And some people like to hold on to it. I'm pretty sure we all know people who's wealthy as shit who got money and they act like they fucking broke. You be like, man, you got the money to fix this shit. Nah, I don't want to spend it.
They sure do.
So that's what the mindset they need to have. But again, all of us up here are old enough to know we got a right mindset. We ain't about to go. We ain't made it to the point in life that we don't need all that extra because we done already done the dumb shit. We done already spent big money on dumb shit and seen the result of it. These young kids ain't seen it yet, and what they are seeing is more people doing it, but they don't never see nobody like us telling them, you know what, man, just save up your bread, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with being a welder, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with being a plumber. Ain't nothing wrong with being an electrician. You go out there and do it and get in the right position, bro. You're gonna make hella good money. You're gonna be looking at the same, you're gonna be able to buy that same shit however you want to buy it, as long as you just do the motherfucking right things. But no, they want it so fast. They want it like tomorrow. Matter of fact, they want it like today.
Well, that's because everything's instant. Like, there's no patience. There's no downtime.
Let me drop this one and bring in what Smitty just had. And like I say, they make all type of products. This is a chick on business inside a nigga. She take little bugs that she recycle every year. They die off. She take the babies and she regrow. The motherfuckers make silk yarn. Her and her mama and her brother and them process that shit and make and just make silk string and sell it to a company so them niggas can sit there and turn it into silk garments and shit like that and make hella money off of it. And then the price steps up because they do all the big work. But damn, you're making a product. It's everlasting. It's not going to go nowhere.
Right. It's entrepreneur, like building back to like making things work better. But you know what? They're going to learn because one of these days.
They ain't, because it's just like, think about this, what Reza was saying about these buildings right here. These niggas out here working. These niggas made this shit so motherfucking meat strong. It was American made. Shit still, go try, like you just said in here, look, IKEA. You think if you get IKEA to build a bridge right now, how long you think it's gonna last?
It ain't even gonna get put up.
Not even a week.
It's not even gonna end up. There'd be a part missing, so it's not. They can't put it up.
When it's delivered, parts will be missing.
Yes, and then they'll try to put it up, and it'll be like this one part here in the middle's gone. No, and we don't have that screw, but we do have extra rods.
You know, so OG, how long have we known each other now, right? Known each other for a good while, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the fact that this is nothing new. See, I get it. This is new, the sugar bum, but little heifers like that right on her profile are the motherfuckers that I see with the bonnets and everything else that show the fuck up. With the cum catcher lashes.
Damn it.
With the duck pants. With the t-shirts. With no bra on. And fucking some goddamn Ugg boots. Coming to a job interview. I've said this for years. I have been on YouTube for years. I've said this for years. Ain't shit new. Them loaves of bread that they put on their goddamn feet. Stop it. And I looked them right there in their face and they trying to be serious with me. No, I don't think so. And I made it very clear for a long time, I've never hide the fact that I literally work in compliance. I have no choice but to hire people. I work with HRs. I work with recruiters. I work with market managers.
Like, are they even putting in 2 weeks anymore? You know?
No, they've caught on. They've caught on to the fact that it's at will employment. They don't have to give you shit. They caught on.
But you should, in my mind, as a courtesy and as just a tradition to good running businesses or whatever area you're in, if someone just suddenly leaves and doesn't come into work one day, we're going to have to replace them.
Trap.
And that costs money.
This account,
Yeah.
I've trained people. I'm not even mad at them. I've trained people the same way how the company trains them. Why would you let me just say this. Why would you give a 2 weeks notice if the company's going to get rid of you? They don't give you a 2 weeks notice.
Because
it's at will employment. That works both ways. Not one way, both ways.
I understand at will.
But if I'm about to get fired, most people, when they understand they're in trouble for something, you know what they do right when they're being interviewed? When they in trouble for something, they quit.
Well, it used to be that you didn't quit until you had another job. So you gave them 2 weeks and then your starting date at the other job would be right after.
I love that you say that. Love that you say that. Let's just start looking at from when COVID happened all the way to here. How many people was getting pink slip? They never thought they were going to lose their job. In fact, Madam Joy Reid just recently lost her job. Do you think she was thinking she was going to get fired?
From The View?
No, Joy Reid.
Oh, sorry.
MSNBC.
Yes.
See, when it happens, it just happens. Lots of people, when they lose their job, you're not notified. It just happens.
Oh, I know, and it's horrifying.
So the idea that you would give someone else courtesy when they would not give you that in return is ridiculous. And the idea of you getting fired and then that next employer is going to call to find out what happened, they're going to be told that you got fired rather than you left. I would rather resign. What do you think is more favorable? I left because we just didn't see eye to eye anymore, or I just feel like I just did better, or I feel like I just didn't have any more growth, or you getting fired.
Yeah, but then also it used to be thank you for the opportunity, where everyone left on good terms and there was some kind of, you know what I'm saying. But there was a formality to it.
I agree. That was the formality. It's not that anymore. People are
we need
petty.
some structured chaos, and sometimes those type of things. Just saying, like
I wish you would still like that, like the good old days. Now they're petty. I've seen HRs be petty. I've seen managers be petty. I've seen supervisors being petty. I've seen their coworkers be petty. You can't trust in them anymore.
Yeah, I understand that. I do, the snakiness. But personally,
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Go ahead and highlight the question so you can answer. I'm over trying to roll the blunt up.
You said no. Shoot, you pulled up. Okay, fire me. I can get unemployment. Here's the thing about unemployment, right? If depending on what the circumstances are and how they did your out processing paperwork. See, you don't know about this. I do, as a person who has to work in those particular areas. When you're out paperwork goes, you know what most people do? They don't sign. They don't look at their actual out paperwork, and they don't sign it either, because people will fire you. And do you know what?
They can be very creative.
You just cut off.
You can't get unemployment for that. You cannot. Oh, NOT not. You cannot get unemployment for being fired under harassment and discrimination.
John, you can hit the goddamn link and come up here, sir. What were you doing in the chat? What the fuck is you doing, John?
Sorry if you didn't know that.
I just need a little structure to the chaos, not a lot. Stuff, people handled that grind for years and did the formal stuff, and it wasn't really that hard to follow, to say, give your employer 2 weeks and go on to your next job. That's not difficult to do. and sometimes they'll throw you a party, you know, and you thank them for the opportunity and move on. But I think now everybody has to say, like, that place is trash, you know. They have
Hey,
to, and
this account. When was the last time you? Well, let's be honest. You've been working at whatever industry you've been at, right? When's the last time you ever heard of an exit interview?
I have, yeah.
No. When's the last time you ever heard of it being performed?
I've done it.
No. When's the last time you heard of it being performed?
Oh,
I get it. I get it. I get it. You're a good girl. How many people actually do it? The majority of companies who I have to evaluate and survey do not do it because when I look at their documentation, it's poor,
a
and they
lot.
wonder why they have such bad they have such bad employee retention.
Yes, a lot of
That nigga
people
Samuel said an
not
exit interview.
an exit interview.
There's actually an exit interview when you decide you want to quote unquote leave, not
You
fired.
you go to your boss.
Yeah, you're supposed to get an exit interview.
Yes, and
So,
thank
so what
them.
can they do better to make sure that they can keep good coworkers like you? People don't do that no more.
They need to be doing it. It's just a little structure to the chaos. That's all. That's all that's needed. And it's like, we know this works. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. Like, you could go a week or whatever, but just like at least start putting the opportunity. It's like, at least start putting it out there that we did schedule an exit interview for you. You know, most of our employees, we encourage to give 2 weeks off, or or 2 weeks notice, not
Right.
stuff that I guess you have to enforce, but still saying it as a
It's a
culture.
courtesy, right? But the thing
Yeah.
about courtesies is that that's exactly what it is. It's not an obligation, especially when you sign up under being at will
That's very
employment.
different. Yeah, at will employment is
All right, John.
but even still, like, I understand that you don't have to for as the worker, but the 2 weeks is important for the company because they might need to replace you or start the process, or maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's just you're flipping fries or whatever, but
I hear
still.
you. I hear you. OG, you gotta talk to your girl. Apparently, she can't read well. She can't understand things. Like, I'm not really trying to like your girl sugar bums don't really understand much. Not some up here why reps are trying to with 2 R's, by the way, trying to discourage people from employment. When the whole point that I said is that literally, if you get fired for a particular reason, when you get called by the unemployment office and they will go verify with your job and that's sitting under your record, you will not get unemployment. That was literally what I said. Nah, you come up with this bullshit. Apparently, you don't listen well.
Yeah, I ain't even see that shit. I just seen it now. God damn. Well, she's always welcome to hit the link and come up. Over here on the OGDoDirty channel, man. If you see my show out, I don't require nobody to come on cam.
Sugar bum, I ain't never heard a voice yet.
Yeah, you ain't got to come on cam on my show, man, because I don't come on cam. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have came on cam. I just don't come on cam on my show. So if you want to come up here and not be on cam, I'm cool with it. Like my boy Smitty, he blessed me with the camera. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate him for it. You know what I'm saying? His presence. You know what I'm saying? Wrestle the same way. When he come up here on his camera, I appreciate the camera. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But me personally, if you don't want to be on cam, I'm cool with it. Just know that it's everything that I do is set on Rumble too. So if they cut me on YouTube, nigga, don't think that I ain't got your ass saved. I ain't gonna put you out there in the world while you're up here trying to show your body and do something stupid, nigga. I'm gonna make a meme and a meme out of you, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna try to come up. So you can try it on the DoDirty show, but I welcome you to do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want to come up, you ain't got to come up. I ain't tripping.
Who are you talking to?
Just talking to people out there, not us up here. You good? This account, you straight. You good with me. You can come up anytime that you want to.
Oh, thank you. Same to you, but I don't have a channel.
When you start one, I'm gonna be over
there. We'll have conversations.
Already. You can go ahead, Smitty.
You was talking to me?
Yes, sir. You can go ahead and click it so we can finish off
With
the
no
which country.
harness, not even tied off, smoking a dart, nailing shit without even looking. Now, anyways, back to this character, Buddy. As the show goes on, it's actually revealed that
Y'all let me know if you want me pause it, whatever. I can hear y'all. Just let me know. I'll push pause.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna let it play. Yeah, I'm gonna let it play till somebody say something. So I'm gonna just let it rock out.
I'm gonna push mute because
he
I
used to
talk a
serve in
lot.
Vietnam. He was a helicopter pilot. So anytime a guy serves overseas to defend the freedoms that you and I enjoy in this country right now, or whatever country it is that you're in, instant respect. Say what you want about the government and how they're kind of sending young men to wars that they shouldn't be fighting. Sure. But that's not the purpose. The purpose of respect is for the man that goes and defends his country. That's why I have a hard time with people online posing as gurus like, oh, I'm so masculine. Really? You're so masculine? Really? Did you serve in the military? Are you a firefighter? What the fuck have you actually done, bro? Why?
All right. I got a problem right there. Why do we keep trying to subject masculinity to just like brute force? I also knew that masculinity does have to do with discernment and wisdom. A man who is of discernment and wisdom also is a man that can exude masculinity. So, I mean, it's like this one way thing. It's like, bro, I mean, how much can you bench? You're not a man.
It's a
Like,
double-edged sword.
I'm not with that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not with
Well,
that.
well, it's a double-edged sword. Let's be honest. Even when I think of the term, even like the old show Happy Days, right? They wanted a jock. He didn't need to be smart. He didn't have the discernment. He just needs to look cool and think that he can beat everybody's ass. People look at the bullies. The bullies were never known for being smart. I mean, look at it this way, Smitty. Great way to look at it. Who the ones that get fawned over? The jocks. Oh wait, the Derek Jacksons. But the guys who actually come up in the world, who actually got their shit together, who got their game together, who got their businesses, who got their 401ks, whatever. You know what they call? The lames. Yeah. The ones who actually had discernment. The ones who weren't afraid of the fathers that visited their little girls on campus at their college. The guys that were on their purpose.
That's a fact. But I mean, listen, wrestler. I mean, don't tell that to me. Tell that to Sugar Bum, not me.
Sugar Bum don't listen, so that's a waste of that.
Shout out Sugar Bum.
This nigga crazy. Y'all cutting up.
Ah man. Nah, real talk though, but y'all know what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and push play if ain't nobody else got something to say. Let's go.
Wow, you read books and you journal? Congrats, bro. You work out? Yeah, man. So masculine. Shut the fuck up. Another thing about Buddy in this show is that he walked around like he didn't give a fuck. He would go out naked and tan all day, balls out in the sun. Shout out to the other guys that also tan their balls in the sun.
I'm really not feeling all these scrotum.
Dudes that see his dick.
Why do we gotta? There's so many other parts of the bodies. We got elbows and kneecaps. We got all kind of stuff like wrists and cheekbones and stuff. Why do we gotta keep? I don't like this.
Nobody's seen your dick, bro. How come nobody's seen your dick? Right?
All right, bet OG, whatever you got to play, my nigga. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear shit.
Oh no. So like, see, look. So basically, look.
I'm done.
Yeah, I know. Look. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. Look, say.
Do the shit, and then the first thing I hear is who sing your dick, bro? Nah, bro, we got to get out of here. Nah, we ain't playing them games. No, sir. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, we good. We good for right now, bro. Until I get ready to go into the last thing, bro, with the NFL Combine and shit. That's gonna be the last thing we talk about.
God damn it, Jim. I was trying to talk about masculinity, and here this nigga go talking about scrotums all goddamn day.
Can I?
It's not cool, bruh. Not cool, bruh. Not cool. That's not masculine. That's called sus.
So, like for a woman, and I am one, I think it's probably a balance of both where you can strike it. And women usually know men that are, well, I'm not even going to go into that. That'll get way too out of control, but it's a balance. In like, we are mammals. We have natural instincts and that type of stuff. Not that people can't do the traditional things, differently. We can, but in reality, it's like It's the same old story, and they keep trying to figure it out over and over and over again. It's like we kind of already know this stuff. Guys behave a certain way. We can kind of rein that in, yes, but it's just weird. It's weird at this point. And I just like they were I don't remember what show this was, but they were talking about if like a transgender person did not tell the other person that they were transgender, and like that the so then they something bad happened, okay, because of this. But they also say that all the guys have to have consent. So, or else, which of course you need consent. But what about that situation? Like, this is common sense. We need some consent there. And it's the same stuff. That's all. Thank you
Okay.
for listening.
Well, you good. You good. Look, well, you know me. I don't like to cut nobody off. I want to hear what they got to say.
You're so kind. And I'm one of
Yeah.
those people who agrees with people when they talk. So I'm trying to mute it so I don't do that.
Oh, you good. I got one for y'all. I want to see what y'all think about this. Let me copy and paste it, put it in the bag, because it ain't gonna work for me like that.
Who's in the bottom right? I don't think I know you.
That's Smitty
Smitty?
from Smitty's Corner.
Okay. All right. It's this account. I don't think I've ever known you on, but nice to meet you.
Much respect to you. Much respect to you. Definitely.
Trying to figure out how to make this motherfucker bigger, bro. But for some reason, I can't make it big on here. That's crazy because I guess it's not from a phone, or I don't know how to work Instagram or whatnot. Yeah, but I can't make it bigger for some reason.
And watch. I can't work Instagram. Not that.
Yeah. Oh no, bro. Listen to me. I don't know how to make it, bro. I use the Instagram from the fin on. You know what I'm talking about? I grab the cellular, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be like whoop 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 whoop, and I just make it happen. But when I don't never get on Instagram with the computer, you know what I'm talking about? Like bro, you know, I don't dibble and dabble like that. I barely check an email every now and then. Nigga, if they don't tell me, hey man, you need to check the email for invoices, I don't even check that motherfucker. Shit. I be like, nigga, shit, hopefully that most of that shit come to my phone. So I'm off my phone all the time because I'm always moving. So I be like, nigga, okay, I got that. I see it. And I push on. But nigga, yeah, sometimes I gotta go look at that shit. Yeah, but it wasn't gonna let me grab it. So I'm gonna have to find it on YouTube. But it was just so the question I got for y'all is, it's this video that I seen is they went on this these two people went out, right? And this dude was like, he was interested in her. And the first thing she asked him was for his bank account, what he have in his bank account. Do you think that's a problem?
Mm-hmm. That's a huge problem.
That's bad.
Matter of fact, hey, Resler, grab that in the back. I put it in the back. See if it'll yeah. Every time I try to grab that bitch, I gotta end up using my whole screen. And I don't like using my entire screen.
Well, this is skit. They're actually married.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just seen it. I was like, I wonder you know me, I don't really like showing the video. I'd rather just pose the question and see what people think. Because once they see the skit,
bump that. Let's be
the premise is still stand. It's gonna
cool.
Bro, because we react to movies and all the time.
Yeah.
You know, let's react to what the scenario is, whether it's real or not.
I got you. Start. Here we go.
I need you to show me your bank account. I just want to make sure I'm not wasting my time.
I have no problem doing that.
Shoot out to my boy Cash. Check Cash Baby. Send me the video.
I'll show you as soon as you step on that scale and wipe your makeup off. I just want to make sure that the interior matches the paint job. Oh, so I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
No, not right now. Before we continue dating, I need you to show me your bank account. I just want to.
No, not that way. He's being generous. He's being generous by saying wipe the makeup off. He's so generous.
What you think about that?
To me, most, not from nothing, but most of y'all wear makeup. Most of y'all wear makeup. So it's a given for me. I don't know if that will be the. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather wait. I'd rather be on your bad habits of your intake than where your makeup is. Listen. I've seen some hefty girls wear makeup and try to look like and have the whole sorcery, the whole magician shit going on.
That's a fact.
I got way too many other issues that I need to look at. Like, listen, the words that he used was actually pretty good. Like, not for nothing. Like, you might look like a charger, but I need to see what's under the hood.
Yeah, because everybody ain't got a V8 motor.
Well, it's not even that. Like, you coming to me looking like a high-end car, and you asking me how can I pay for it? I need to know what's under the hood.
I get it. I have a problem with it. I don't think you need to be worried about that type of stuff, bro. When you when you dating, bro, you shouldn't be. I mean, unless you somebody that just want to deal with between the rich and broke, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be looking for that in a person, bro. You shouldn't be out there trying to see if this person got over 300 or 500,000 in their bank account, so you know that they set off. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can make yourself like them. You should like them for them. And then hopefully they on top. If you see, my thing is when people choose like that, when you go for somebody, bro, and you think they got all the goddamn money in the world and you find that they ain't got all the money in the world, that's a decision on your goddamn thinking. You thought this motherfucker was out here really riding Ferraris. He renting them motherfuckers, but that's your dumb ass fault for thinking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I laugh because like some things that like some of the guys don't tell me when I'm talking to some of the young guys, and they say like, like she make this much money. I said, you asked her that? She's like, yeah, she said she makes this amount of money. I said, yeah. Did you ask her how much she's in debt? Don't matter how much money she making if she never pays bills. She's in debt. When they finally come take it all from her.
I think that was a mic drop.
I don't want to hear she making 6 figures, but she's $500,000 in debt.
Right. The debt is the bigger question. The better
Just
answer.
saying.
What you think about that, Smitty?
You.
And this account? What y'all think about that? I want to hear y'all opinions.
I agree. I think it's a.
I just been waiting. Like I kind of kept like wrestling with pause, then go, and I kept like looking up, waiting. So I'm just waiting on y'all. Go ahead.
Sugar Bum said I'm too extreme. Well, okay.
Bruh.
That Gucci, that Prada, that Fenty, that Louis, that Gucci.
Wrestler. It's Sugar Bum.
I know.
To her, a water fountain pressure is a power washer. Don't worry about what she says right now.
This video shit. It's crazy. Now, what you think about that discount?
What's that?
About a woman asking a man on a date when they on a date about his bank account.
Never. Don't do it.
You think it's appropriate to do? You think it's fine? I know you're saying don't do it, so you don't agree with it. So you agree with us, but why is it?
It's extremely rude. It's private information. You don't even ask your friends that. Private information. And also it's just so new money, like ladder climbing kind of behavior.
Okay.
I
got some go ahead, Smitty. Your floor is yours, my good sir.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and speak on that. I don't know if you caught it or not, OG, but I literally just spoke about this maybe about 2 days ago or so, no more than about 72 hours. And I was speaking about how I remember when I you know, I'm gonna say it for what it is. Y'all know my story. So when I came home from prison, it's been a while, right? So I go ahead, my homeboy, he say, I'm gonna hook you up on this dating app. He puts me on this dating app, and it's a really, really weird place. It's a weird place called POF. I know everybody knows what I just said. So now I'm on this weird kooky place called POF, and I'm typing in my whole everything, right? And I get stopped at this one point. And the one point I got stopped at was type in from a range of 20,000 to 100 and over 1,000 a year that you make before pass go. I said no. Why? I'm an 80s baby, and I'm gonna make this short. I remember my first job, like I said, it's the same thing I said. I was coming home from the from work. I had my first punk ass $250 back in the early 90s. I'm 13 and 9 months. I'm working at a deli shop. My dad takes me to the bank. As he's cashing my check, I'm just so happy. I can't wait to get back around the way, holler at my homies. I can't wait for the ice cream truck, go to the mall. I'm about to go see
Yes.
all of that shit, right? We all know the
Yeah.
right? The mall. I'm about to go get Cinnabons from the mall and shit. You know?
Mhm.
But he said to me on the ride home, once he got that money out that tube and he handed it to me, he said, don't you ever tell nobody how much you make. Don't you ever talk to your friends about the numbers on your check. If
Yes, sir.
little girl, you know, he said at the time because I'm young, you start dating a little girl or something, you don't tell her how much your check is. All she need to know is that you can pay for whatever needs to be paid for. He said, if people want to know how much you make sure that you let them know by the simple fact that you never ask for you always good. All you need to know is that every time you see me, I got my own. Whenever we go to an outing, whatever it is, Smitty got his in. I'm never sitting there like, oh, snap my wallet. No. Go smooth through. That's all you need to know. A direct number, you don't need to know that. So I just wanted to make that clear on my position with that as an 80s baby. I was raised, you don't tell nobody unless it's your wife. That's it. It's the only time you start to divulge that information. And even then, he told me still be careful. But I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
I want one more thing, if it's okay.
Go ahead.
I do not like what she did. I do not think it's appropriate to, but I will say this, she was straight up front. Like there was no like either you do or you don't, and you can tell right away she's for money. So in that sense, there's no dupe on the other person's behalf. Like they know what they're getting into with her. So
Hey, hold on. Real quick, sis. I'm sorry. OG, please pull up Chad's last message.
Yes.
Yeah, my G. Define that. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because last time I checked, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So last time I checked, wouldn't it be the same thing? Isn't ugly in the eye of the beholder? So what's that to you, sir? Yeah, that's right. We going there. You can drop
Oh no,
me
no,
down.
no. What you said is
What does he mean?
absolutely true. What you said is absolutely true. The same way
You
how
like
I
a
keep
little ugly? Oh, you
no,
same
no,
way?
no. The same
You
way
like
how
bear goggles?
I keep seeing Sugar Bum being broke. So apparently, broke is also in the eyes of the beholder. So
This nigga,
Good one. I didn't see that. I didn't see
nigga
that.
there, boy.
Hey,
You know he
Sugar
keep
Bum.
it in the chamber, nigga. You
Wait,
know what he
hey,
do.
Sugar Bum,
Yes,
fight
it's
back.
massive we talking about.
Fight back, Sugar Bum. Fight back. Fight back, Sugar
Matter of
Bum.
fact, I got one for you, Sugar Bum. Look, when that happen, when stuff like that happen with wrestler, what I'm gonna tell you to do, we're gonna hit this for you, right?
You better get him back. You better get him back.
Yeah, you gotta get him back. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you gotta get him back. He came off camera for that. You gotta get him back.
Mhm.
But nah, I mean that's just some, from what I see. But I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Listen, you know the main reason why I pulled that video up, OG, be honest with you. It's because when they say to men that is not up to date, what I want to try to figure out is what takes place with us when we have certain head spaces to where we get so far low in our mentality. Like, I'm listening to this young blood. He talking about some like, yeah, I don't never gotta leave the hood. Like, all I gotta do is like have 8 kids and have the government pay me. He like, I don't know, look like he might have been 14. 15. So I'm saying to myself, this is my point. The kids that's misdirected, right? Although we know the law is going to charge them, do you when you see these YNs, we know what the YNs are. When you see the YNs, right? Do you blame them or do you blame who either is bringing them up or doing the lack thereof? That's what I want to know. Now, mind you, real quick before I land it, I said the law treats them as, because look, when our young bloods go out here and do something, right? They could be 15, 16. They still getting life sentences. The law says we're going to charge you as a grown man. So I'm asking us as the people, like when folks do right? Period. I'm talking about the youth, period. Do you blame the youth for being the youth? And you like, nah, because we knew better, because we didn't do what you used to do? Or do you actually say to yourself, you know what? Nah, you are a product of your environment. I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead, OG. It's your show.
Let me go ahead and grab somebody else in the back. All right. Appreciate you if you want to stay on camera. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on with you? Can you hear us?
Maybe the mic's muted.
Are you muted, sweet? No, she's not muted. Garden Onion, you're not muted. Can you say something?
She's trying.
Okay.
She's at the bottom down here. I'm trying to. Well, I'm gonna drop you down, sweetie, until you say something. You ain't saying nothing. We're trying to get you to say something so we know that you.
We're trying to make sure that we can hear you.
I think she froze. Well, come drop down and come on back because we can't hear you.
She's not frozen. She's got to make sure that her mic is good and connected.
Yeah, we can't hear her though. She ain't saying nothing because there's nothing in the background. Yeah, you're right about that.
Hey, first, Garden, if you can hear us, give us 2 fingers. 2 fingers, okay. So now we need to hear you because you can hear us. We can't hear you. So say something for us.
We can't
hear you.
We can't hear you.
Sometimes.
Listen. Hold on. Wait. If you can hear my voice, go into your settings. I had to do it myself. So in settings, if you look at the bottom, you should be able to go and check audio. Make sure your audio in your settings, because I can see you're not on the phone because of the size of your screen. Go in your settings, check your audio, and make sure it's not muted. It might be on all the way off in settings at the bottom right here.
No, it's on 200. On my side, I got her on 200. So I'm just trying to see if she can come
I had
through.
to do it myself. No. I went to a show the other day, bro. I had to go back and forth on and off the panel like 3-4 times before I finally got my mic on. And it was because the audio was off. And it was on my end, not the host.
I don't think it's that.
Real shit. Not yet, no.
I don't think it's that, but she got them she got the control where she can put shit on the screen and change her face and all that shit. Fatty be doing it and all that stuff. You know, it's the same thing Tom and all them niggas be doing with the. See how she had the Luigi hat on there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't hear you though. We can see you and everything. We just can't hear you.
What did he say her name was? I missed it.
Oh, let me add the names up there so everybody can see who they is. My fault about that. This account, I'll be slipping a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Not too much.
Okay.
Hopefully she'll fix it. And she welcome to come back up. She ain't did nothing nefarious yet. She got a skateboard. Cool. I like it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. It looked like she's on a vessel. I thought you was on the Titanic. You got a skateboard on a ship?
Isn't it like a where you drive it around and it's a house RV kind of thing? Maybe. Or a very cool house.
Are we playing a game of mute? What is this?
Charade.
Oh no. I think she just pointed at the whatchamacallit. She said something, but it didn't come through. So I'm thinking it's gonna be look at butterfly. She's talking about this is weird. Yeah, but ain't my I don't know. I'm waiting on her to say something so we can, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation.
Am I the only one that's looking at this? Like, aren't you on like a cruise ship right now with some shit? Like, what are you on?
Yeah, we still can't hear you, sweetie.
I
we can't hear you. Your mic is
Your Make sure you look. Just make sure you go to your settings and look at your audio settings to make sure
I'm
that
trying
you.
to tell you, I know for a fact, bro. I went through this shit before, bro, a couple times. It's their audio settings, bro. I'm telling you.
Well,
I know for a fact.
it's all
She
that
don't know what,
goddamn
you know what I'm saying?
technology. Oh, let me
I
go
know
ahead and
for a
do this
fact.
real quick. I got my boy Chad and came through with the super chat. Let me go ahead and show him some love real quick. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna get? Let me see from my nigga Chad. We go get him this right here. Yeah, we go kill him.
Did he say nigga? No sense. Did he say nigga?
I appreciate you, man, with the super chat. Appreciate you. Oh, that's nice. Like one of them little things. You eat it?
Oh, those are cute.
No,
No,
that's
those
called
are way
no,
too big.
That's called
Yeah,
a
did you eat
capybara.
it? Yeah, did
That's
you eat
called,
it?
no, that's called a capybara. That is the
Yeah.
largest.
We can't hear
rodent
you.
on-
We can't hear you. I know you can hear us, but we can't hear you.
I'm
That
just
is the
letting you
largest
know until
rodent.
you can hear her. Yeah, she's showing you a capybara. That's the
Yeah,
largest.
I know what she is,
rodent
but I
on
ain't trying to
planet
do
Earth.
sign language. I want to hear her voice. And I want to hear what she's talking about.
Yeah,
when
he
she
looked
say
like
something.
he just came back from bringing in a whole net of lobster. He damn sure do. Let me
Yeah,
see
the
his footwear. Is
capybara.
it rain boots? Is it
Are you
rain
going to
boots?
cook it up? That's what we want to know. Well,
No,
we can't
we
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
That's it.
We can't
can't
hear
hear
you. I literally just read her lips. We can't hear you.
If you catch any starfish, can you throw it back?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Oh, okay. I mean,
This is YouTube.
Oh, yeah, y'all playing. Hey, you're going to have to drop down and come back up and explain to us why he just grabbed your hair like that. That was crazy. Hey, say, do me a favor. Drop down. Look, drop down and then hit that link and come back up. So that way it'll reset your microphone. Oh, okay.
oh.
I'm going to set you in the back for a little bit. You can still hear us. So we're going to continue on with the show. When you want to come back, you can come back. They just going to have to drop down and come back up so we can hear you. And
So-
whatever y'all do in the background, believe me, I'm destined just to pull y'all back up and throw y'all on the front screen. So if he starts doing something crazy to you, believe me, I'm going to save it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Smart thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Go off camera.
Turn that camera off.
Yeah, because if you leave that camera on, I'm going to do you like I did Brandon. You hear me? Yeah. Fuck around and find out.
Hey, you was wrong for that.
She's asking if
yeah.
if we can hear her now. She's in the back. She's in the studio though.
Okay. You want to say something? Nope.
No.
You have to drop down and then come all the way back up. Like drop out of the stream and then come out. Yeah, you have to drop out of the stream and come all the way back up.
Hey, tell her, hey, that phone.
She can hear you.
She can hear you.
She can hear you.
Okay, that phone you keep showing us.
Use
log
that.
in on your phone. Try your phone. No bullshit. Try your phone.
Yeah. Just log in through your phone. Go to YouTube on your phone and then just click on the link and come back up.
And do the same thing on your phone. Go to the chat and everything. Try
And if y'all got Cash App on there, just while you still listening, just hit the money sign OGDoDirty and send me some of that. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. Because look at y'all living good. You know what I'm talking about? Got caught a virus and all that shit right there. You ain't cooking them, so you know what I'm talking about. You must be saving them. You got a little money. There we go. We back. We back at it.
That's what we cut that out.
All right, let's see if we can do it.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Nah.
They don't know what that is.
Nah, they playing with you now, bro.
Okay, well, I ain't doing no tripping, bro.
I'm gonna see
it's
how
fun
long
to me.
before you catch on. I'm gonna see how long before you catch on,
Bro, I've been caught on.
My nigga, they playing with you.
Sorry,
Why
talk
does
again.
it look like you're in a spaceship?
I've been caught on, Smitty. I need this content, brother. I need this dumb shit right now. I ain't got no numbers. You hear me? I need it all, brother. You hear me? I need them to bring me everything.
I ain't mad at you.
Make me go viral. You hear me? Make me go viral. Everybody put it in the chat. Make OGDoDirty go viral. Yeah, go ahead and do something crazy.
You on the Titanic and you don't
so I can do
how
this.
To work the volume on the goddamn laptop.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, make me go viral so I can do this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I just see what y'all caught today. What you get? Swordfish? Get any marlin? Any marlin out there? What you get? What you catch? No.
You hear me? That's a slow mo. I'm a slow mo everything. You ain't gonna let this nigga do dirty crazy, bro. What?
I don't know. OG, y'all got rock out there? That's what we like out here. We get rock.
That's a nice fish too.
Yeah, we get
rock.
Nah,
so let me ask you a question. Look, so we're gonna do this the easy way. So it seemed like you overseas. You showed a carp, not a bass. So are you in England? Okay, I kind of figured that. Yeah, you showed me a picture of a carp instead of a bass. You know, over here in America, we're about catfish and bass.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking
about? Wide mouth. Yeah.
Good.
Largemouth bass at that. You know what I'm talking about? If you up north, you fish for black bass. a muskie or something
Okay,
like that.
no.
I believe me, I'm a renowned fisherman. I didn't travel a little bit everywhere around the United States and threw my cast and my
Over here
line
in
in the
Maryland.
water everywhere. Yeah, we eat
Yep.
those.
Yeah, over here in Maryland, we got
Yo, in the
wild
country, we fire those up, throw them in the pit grill.
Are you in a house?
No, she's on a ship.
No, she's on the ship.
Trust me, I know a boat when I see one. That's a boat.
She's on a
She's
ship.
on the water. She's on the water.
That's what's
She's
up.
on the water. She's on the water.
She could show us the water if she has a room. Like,
Oh,
That's if she can move her camera.
That's if she can move her camera, because wherever it's at, it's probably, you know what I'm saying, getting that good Wi-Fi right there. I don't know what's going on back here, but like they stuff is, I don't know what's going on. It's between them two. They need to figure it out. I like it. Well, he got a harpoon gun.
What I tell you? What
Yeah,
I tell you?
bro, I ain't doing it, bro.
I know what I'm looking at, bro.
Bro,
I know what I'm looking at.
Bro, I ain't doing no tripping, fam. Keep on doing what you're doing. Harpoon. What is that? A fishing rod? A collapsible fishing rod. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
Yes, a collapsible fishing rod. Yeah.
I'm gonna match you. Hold on. Hey, OG.
Yeah. Those ain't really that good, but they good for what you gonna do. I mean, you know.
I'll do the job.
Get you one of them shamus or them ugly stacks.
He said
10 foot,
shamu.
12 footers. Nah, for real though. You ain't never heard of shamu product? We can't hear you, sweetie. You're gonna have to again. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. We can't hear
I
you.
know.
I mean, literally, we can't hear.
Yeah, we can't hear. We can't hear nothing you saying.
Sign. I know sign language.
Yeah, we ain't about to
no,
do
wait,
sign,
no idea what you're saying.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm about to let her just continue to sit over there and do what she do, because she ain't. We can't hear you, sweetie. I don't know what the thing is, but you just. But anyway, we're gonna go to this Charleston White. You ever heard of Charleston White? Put a finger up, yes or no.
Nah, hold up.
Huh?
She won't show shit off. So anyway, this is
Oh
just
God,
the
this nigga Smitty great.
Yeah, no, bump all that shit. This is just the basic kit, just for around the way. So you know, we does the same thing. That's all we do too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta make sure you had the right type of lures and stuff. You gotta make
He's
sure
showing all his lures.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not even gonna go to my
seriously.
tackle box.
You got like I'm not playing with you though. I'm not playing with y'all today. Each one of these lures is literally probably about $50. That's what y'all
We
know.
know.
You would think something like this don't cost that much. Yes, it do. Listen, depends on what you're going for. Now, the real deal is upstairs in the garage. I'm not doing all that.
Now, if you guys
Nah,
have
for real,
a,
I got about 5 different rods. I think I got about 2 local rods, and then I got like 3 deep sea. I got 3 deep sea, 2 local.
will you
Nah, we do the same thing.
fish
We do
with
that
like
shit.
grandpas or
Nah, I ain't even gonna pull mine out. I don't want to.
We do
I don't
that.
want to.
We do that.
I don't want to. Nah. I don't want to look like I'm trying to outdo people and shit. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Bro, you ain't
just,
seen shit.
Oh, I already know.
You already know. You already know. Hey, bro, that's literally just what I got.
Later, you can compare rods later.
What?
Smitty, you seen me out there with just the catfish rod. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even pulled out though. I ain't even pulled out none of the open faces or none of that. I got
like 50 catfish.
Do you know how you can tell honestly a good rod? It ain't the whole thing. It's right where the wound is. How it's designed.
Yep.
You got some that's that flat, and then you got the wraparounds. He got wraparounds. Those, come on now. I know my shit.
wanted to bend good
I know my
too.
stuff.
Yeah, y'all have to talk to me when it comes to like, you know, shooting an actual bow.
I ain't mad.
I ain't doing
talking about? I
shit.
got crossbows. That's what I do out back.
No, I got crossbows. I got recurves. I got all that.
We fish with sticks.
I got a compound.
You
You
know
know,
what
I need to
actually got
bring it.
into, wrestler? You know what I just got into? Because I got a crossbow, all of that. This is what I just got into.
Yeah, I sold my crossbow almost 2 years ago. I got to buy a whole new one, and I got a hand crossbow, nice little small one that does damage.
Salute out to my boy Victor Hart. You know what I'm talking about? I need to send that boy a message. Tell that nigga I played one of his videos. He always send me videos. Him and 3 people always, you know what I'm saying, send me some good shit. I play most of the videos on different days, but my nigga Trash Meter be coming through with some fire ass videos all the goddamn time. Vic be hitting with the videos and CCD. But them niggas be finding the best goddamn videos ever. I seen this interview and never knew this part was in this interview. Oh, this nigga got look at this nigga Smitty. Show me that Playboy. Look at him.
I saw it.
I just
Boomerang.
got into this. Now listen, back in the day, I had no clue. You don't throw a boomerang like this. No, you're actually supposed to throw it like point. Yeah, I didn't know. So I've been watching videos of how to do this. Nah, listen, when I tell you I'm into all of that, nah, bro, we does that.
You gotta get the one that makes noise. You gotta get the one that whistles.
You mean like the Nerf whistle? Remember that? Remember Nerf whistle?
Yeah, you gotta get the one that whistles.
So Smitty, they got a video. They got a video. You can go find that thing on YouTube about the boomerang. They got it's probably like 4. It's like 6 of them. They show the one where it's just a one like you got, and then they show the one with the 3. They show the one with the 4, the 5, and the 6, and they show you how to catch each one of them. And the one with the 8 on it, you got to catch it in the middle, bro. You could just throw that thing. You'll like it. You just gotta find it. Check it out.
It's like kind of up here. You gotta like your thumb. It's a way you kind of gotta grip, bro. It's a whole method. You don't just pick it up and throw. Nah, bro. It's a whole method into everything.
Yeah, but they work, though.
Shut up.
They work if you hit the nigga, if you fucking nigga up. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Yeah, they motherfucker hit hard, nigga.
They do.
You
No,
think
listen.
it don't, nigga.
Dog. They started out before. No, forget Crocodile Dundee and being fun with it. That started out as an ancient hunting tool.
Yeah, it's still known as a hunting tool.
That was for hunting, bro. They literally killed whole wild game with those. They would hit wild game and knock them out. What are you talking? Of course.
Yeah, they just couldn't.
We know what it's called.
No, yeah, they're definitely a hunting tool. They just couldn't win against those emus.
Now that's why I was trying to figure out if it was the Neanderthals. Okay, but got you.
All right, so this might trigger some people. You know, it's niggas who ever been in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? People gonna see this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take it, especially what we probably gonna say about it. But this nigga Charleston White said some shit, and I was like, And then I wonder, does it make sense? I'm gonna see what other people think about it. So we're gonna go ahead and play it. Make sure it's off mute. No, it is off mute. Let's go.
In America, supposed to be black people. They sold us, and we ain't getting the drugs over here. But nigga, what you doing with the money when you sell drugs? You gonna go splurge and look good in front of all your people, but nigga, you ain't building nothing with this money. The Klan, nigga, they bought land. The Klan owned farms and ranches. They bought dump trucks. They bought tractors. They bought cattle. They built houses. The Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans and Cubans, nigga, who you think own all them high rises and resorts out there? They come from cocaine money. Everybody went and built something with the dope money except the nigga. We bought cars, clothes, jewelry, and hoes. We didn't find nobody in our family with the dope money and put behind the money behind the business mind. We didn't. So nigga, Big Meech was the last nigga that really done something with the dope money. They put something, you know, he put his family and friends and everybody, but he was a unique nigga. That's why nigga, he another one of my favorites. He wasn't about violence. He was a unique nigga, homie. If anybody should be able to sell drugs in America, it's supposed to be black people.
All right, what y'all think about that?
He said, if there's anybody, wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
No, sir. No. I'm not vouching that. I'm not vouching for that shit. No. That's a dub. We're not doing that.
Come on, CW. Yo.
No, sir. I would gladly
through the eyes of the chest.
I would gladly give it to Mexicans, gladly give it back to the Italians, but no, leave the blacks out of it. Leave the blacks out of it. Because we've already shown through history that we're the worst at doing it.
What? Well, he just proved it too, but
I don't know about that part, Rustler, but I got on my
No, we're literally the worst. Like, even to his point, he's right. We're the worst at doing it. Case in point, let me just put it this way. When you hear a mafia, when you hear a freaking gangs, large gangs selling drugs.
Talk about it.
What black people you hear of? What black gang you hear of that they moving keys across seas?
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know. I mean, see, I'm from here in DC. And there was once upon a time a guy from 7th in New Orleans called Rayful Edmonds. Wait a minute. Now, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, what you talking about? Is it really that we're the worst at doing it? Or is it that out of all other cultures and races that have done the exact same thing, have we been basically cock blocked the most?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what
Real
I say.
shit. Is
When
it
I
really?
say,
No,
when
no,
I
no.
say,
Wait. Let me really sit this in, and I want you to respond. I won't be long-winded because you say we're the worst at it from what they say. Is it really that, or is it really that? No, they just make sure that they crack down. They make sure. See, out of that mob, yeah, Italians and all of that shit, right? Okay, cool beans, cartel, whatever you want to name. Why do you really think we're considered the worst, but yet the rest of the world loves the fact that we talk nothing about hustle?
wait. We talk nothing about. Well,
Ever
first of all,
since the beginning of ages. No.
we are
I'm
the
not
worst
talking.
at
No,
it.
wait. I'm not talking about illegal. I'm not talking about illegal. Hustle as far as when you take something like making something out of nothing. That's truly the real definition of hustle.
I mean, you can
When
keep
you
trying
able
to
to
big
take
it.
something and
You
make
can keep trying to big it
when
up.
you
You can keep trying. I can tell you that all the other cultures
big it up.
have.
I'm not bigging it up. I'm
You can
asking
say.
you a
I'm
question.
telling you that even if you want to use that particular word hustle, the other cultures have done it better. Because you know what I'm saying?
Have they done it better, or have they not been
I
stopped
can
as much
explain
as
it
us?
to you. Well, you say established. You can. Let's wait. Gotti, Escobar. Who's the
How
black
long was
equivalent?
he able
Who's the
to
black?
reign
Who's the
as
black
opposed
equivalent?
to our
Who's the
biggest
equivalent?
hustle?
Who's the equivalent? Who's the black equivalent? I'll
Is
wait.
Gotti? Listen, bro.
Escobar,
We
Gotti.
don't have
Who's
one
the black
because they don't
equivalent?
stay on the street long enough.
Well, oh, you're right, because they in prison.
Why?
Wait. So
That's my point.
let me understand this. We're good enough to be the third rank.
Right.
We're good enough always being the guy has that buy from the guy that buys from the guy who's most likely the guy who's not even one of us. Oh, that's great. But we're representing almost 50% in the prison industrial company. Tell me how that makes sense. No,
You're
I
telling
just
me that
answered it
they're
all
in jail.
for you.
Okay,
I literally answered for you.
wait. Why is it that most mob bosses usually wound up in prison in their older years? Most of us wound up in prison before we 30.
Well,
by 30.
you're already answering it because you know why?
Why? No.
No.
I didn't answer.
If I'm going to answer or not,
the question.
if I'm going to answer, you say no.
I didn't answer
the
nothing.
question.
I asked the question.
And I can't answer if you're going to say no.
Okay, go ahead.
You said why that the mob bosses are ending up in there when they're later years rather than the young dudes that we got our black people that's ending up there early, right? Number one, who are your quick fall guys? The guys who are not really going to come up. And number two, who's the one that got the disposable fucking income and make the connections? You know who it's not been? It has not been us. Because we're quick to, you know what's so great about, you know what's so great and so funny when it comes to these Italian mob bosses, though, way back in the day, the same way how the Hispanics are still doing it, even in freaking Mexico to today. They pay the other people that do whatever, and then they're the ones that actually build their shit up. And outside of the Mexicans, and outside of the Mexicans, I would say in California, most of the motherfuckers stay low key. We're the ones that want to shine bright like a diamond and get caught for everything.
Wrestler, hold tight though, wrestler. So you telling me? Listen, see, this is I don't like. So you telling me the rest of the world don't want to shine?
It don't matter.
Like diamond.
No, I can tell you that.
Nah,
I can tell you right now.
No, hold on.
Right now.
Wait one second. No, let me get in real quick, and I'm gonna let you get right back in there. You telling me the rest of the world?
If everything is gonna be about how you feel about it versus how the rest of the world looks at us,
the way I feel about it, sir. I actually lived it. I went to prison for fucking drugs.
You don't represent the rest of the world. You don't represent. Stop.
When it comes to this,
you do not represent. You, sir. This is the problem that we have with the false dichotomy. You do not represent the rest of the world.
This is exactly what happens. I shit you not. This is exactly what happens.
You gonna tell me about yourself? You don't represent the image and look
upon
the rest of the world.
I swear, I'm like, no, wrestler. This is not to you. I'm speaking in general to the ether. I want to speak to the ether.
If this has to do about your myopic,
I promise you. This is what happens. I want any and everybody. See, listen, right? This is what happens when folks who real deal have lived that life in real time.
Here we go. I knew it was gonna be myopic.
No, it's real, dog. Because the fact is this, you know what? If we're talking about some military overseas at war, and if you really been overseas at war, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna be trying to run my mouth about because I play Call of Duty good as shit, nigga. So when I say,
you know what's so funny?
It's real, bro. No, it's real.
You know what's so
Stop.
funny?
No, wrestler, don't get in your feelings. Let me let me in this, bro. Let me lay in this one. Yeah, let me lay in this one.
Do you know what the stream I'm about to literally do in 30 minutes? In 30 minutes, I'm have a stream that's coming up. Do you know what the name of the stream is? Do you know what the name of my stream is in 30 minutes?
You know what you're trying to do?
Perception versus perspective. That's literally my show coming up.
Wrestler, it is literally physical, actual experience. I literally have known what it's like to make these moves.
You don't speak for the rest of the world.
Who's the fucking world, bro?
The perception that we have in the world. You thinking about you. You don't represent everybody else.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and say that shit. Hey, bro, listen, trust me when I tell you the real ones, I promise you.
The real ones. You hear this?
No, listen, what I mean by that, no, you don't get that.
Myopic
Y'all don't
point
get.
of view.
No, y'all keep trying to downgrade that because that's a real thing.
No, you don't speak for everybody else.
No,
it's
stop.
It's not a discredit.
Stop,
Wait, how can it be discredit when you're trying to make yourself the general? You're not the general. You're specific. You're not general. You're specific.
Let each
You're
other
literally
talk.
specific.
I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
You're specific. Your experience is specific. It does not speak to the general. And I can't stand the fact that we do this. That we try to make that we try because the problem. This is the problem that we have with society. We try to make the minute be the majority.
That's your tactic. You keep over talking and think you're gonna win.
Look at the world around you. Open your eyes.
I'm gonna let you over talk. That's your tactic. Now I peep you. See, now I'm catching on. So I'm
go ahead. Yeah, it's a gotcha. Yeah, go ahead. It's a gotcha.
No. See, I knew it. Now you want to say you want to shut up, nigga? No.
I never said I was going to shut up, nigga. I never said it. Don't try to say what I was to say because that didn't come out of my mouth. That didn't come out of my mouth. Don't try to pull shit until it didn't come out. If I just give you the horn, my nigga, I just give you the horn. But literally, my whole next shit is going to be about perception versus perspective. And motherfuckers keep taking that perspective and think they can put it up to everybody else's perception. And that is a fallacy. It is literally a logical fallacy.
That should be an interesting show, wrestler.
We need to stop doing that shit. This is the reason why we don't look too good across the rest of the world, because you know why? We keep taking our perception and put it to everybody else, and now everybody else's perception is not our perspective. Not everybody is fucking black, is from the fucking hood and like degeneracy.
Uh-huh.
But you know what the rest of the world looks at? The perception. So when I hear motherfuckers talk about the real ones, no, you're talking about yourself. You're not talking about the majority of the world. Because you started talking about your own myopic shit. Stop it. You don't speak for everyone. Stop it. Now you can have the horn.
So, yeah, it's funny, right? So look, right? First and foremost, I was born in the hood, but I was raised in the suburbs. Have you not heard my story? I talk about.
Didn't ask you all that shit.
No. Wait. You said I got the floor. Didn't I just do this?
That was a question.
Don't ask me shit until I'm done talking.
Then don't ask a question.
You didn't answer it, bro. You kept talking, so let me keep talking.
Make statements, no questions.
No, I'm going to speak how I speak as a grown-ass fucking man. I'm going to say what
grown
I say.
Man, because you're real. I forgot, because you're real. Go ahead, because you're real.
You don't tell me how to talk. I didn't tell you how to talk, bro.
But we're not going to speak with that.
No, don't, miss. Don't. 2 men.
Listen, good.
Real quick. No,
make it real. Make it real good. I got something I got to do. Go ahead.
Nope. When you done, watch. I'm going to demonstrate. We about to demonstrate. Go ahead. Keep on talking.
Make it quick. I told you I got something I got to do.
I will take as long as I fucking want. You roll out, nigga. You can catch the replay. Fuck you talking about? You
don't no. There won't be no replay. The OG I run. There will be no replay.
Okay, well, bet this. Listen. Well, how about this? When you roll out, it wasn't meant for you. Whoever's still here, it was meant for them to hear. Then go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Because you talking tough, ain't saying shit.
It's not talking tough. See, I only listen. Anybody who know me, OG, how was I the whole time came up here? Nigga, I've been chilling. Bruh, listen, when we have something called dialogue, if I'm speaking my mind,
had something you were gonna say?
Stop. No,
yes, you want to say?
No, you crossed boundaries, bro.
Oh, so you're not going there?
No,
okay, cool.
Between
you're not gonna land. Okay,
I'm not trying to beef. Although my voice is raised, I'm not trying to beef. I'm
not
telling you right
either.
now.
I
No,
just don't
but
want you going on a
talk boundaries.
diatribe never to
When
go
you say
anywhere because you
shit
think you want to
another
come to a
grown
point.
ass man, like no, when you say shit to another grown ass
You
man, like
saying
hurry up
grown
and
ass
talk.
man don't help nobody.
Hurry up and talk.
That grown ass man shit don't mean nothing to me.
Listen, exactly.
You can say that all day long.
Go.
All right, we're gonna get back to
So
the. You gonna go ahead and say?
No. I want to see.
No.
He
He needs to keep talking about how grown
I
he is.
knew it. As soon as I start talking, he start talking. I knew it.
Go
I
ahead.
wouldn't expect that. I
Go ahead.
No.
How grown
you
you
just
are.
did
Go
it.
ahead.
You're doing it now. I was quiet. As soon as
Go
you started
ahead.
talking, OG, I was about to say.
Go ahead.
I want to see if as soon as I start talking, if he starts talking, he did the shit.
I was literally responding to OG. Go ahead. Because if not, again, if the message ain't for me anyway, you're going to just talk anyway, right? Because you're a grown-ass man. So ignore me like a grown-ass man would.
Let's try this. So now, when it comes to like this whole like, you know what, all of this like real nigga shit and all that. Listen, the fact is this: when it comes to us as Black people, there are a certain group of us who just do not know how to relate to both sides of these things. I'm somebody who actually has grown up and bested of both worlds. I know what it's like to be around that hood shit. I know what it's like to live that and grind. But you know what? I also know what it's like to like actually right now. Yeah, that's right. I'm in an affluent gated community. No mortgage, 5.5 bedroom. Mine. Around all Black people. Don't you talk to me about that shit. See, it's folks like you who never been through shit. And then folks like me and folks like OG and plenty of us who real deal have. Real deal have. We've been through shit. And so now we just trying to give you like, nah, listen, it's not how y'all just be trying to like demonize it and make it seem like this. Nah, bro. Folks got real stories out this bitch. And so you want to talk all your high and mighty shit. Yeah, keep on running your mouth. Give a fuck about no replay. I got my own show, nigga. I talk about what I want to hear. I can bring this back up on my own platform, nigga. I don't need your replay. You understand that? You niggas know how Smitty go. You know I'm chill as shit, but you know all day. I promise you, I'm gonna bring that shit if you ever try to play with me. Now, yeah, like I said, real niggas. That's a real term. Because people who've been through shit actually know exactly what it's like when we say that. Just like when we say Black people, there are a whole bunch of us who don't want to claim that. And they are us. I don't get mad at them about that. I just recognize that's their mind state. See, that's the problem. If it's not something that you feel like is on your level, you want to try to demonize it and diminish it. You don't want to try to learn. Do you not understand? I came back from the gates of hell, my nigga. I got a whole lot to teach the youth, a whole lot more than possibly you to save them in the sense of what not to do, how to move, because I actually been there before. I actually got something to say, my nigga. I promise you the youth will listen to me before they listen to you. Because I've been there. I know how to relate. I know the lingo. I know exactly what takes place. I know the moves. I know the stories they tell because those are my stories. How dare you try to diminish one of your own? Trying to talk all high and fucking mighty. The fuck out my face.
He did exactly what I thought. He did exactly what I thought. All about him. It's not about we. It was about him. I knew it was going to happen.
Well,
Hands down.
has his own backstory. I have mine, and it's very similar to his. So I don't know, I don't know where we were going with that exactly. But
He wasn't going anywhere. He just wanted to talk about him. And I knew that's where it was going to go. It was about him, and it wasn't about us. It was about him. It wasn't even about Black people. It was about him. That's the problem. Speaking for other people.
is he saying he made the come up? Kind of.
All right, I'm gonna say this. Look, he not up here.
He's fine.
Now, y'all niggas know how I get down, bro, with that type of shit. We gonna already got look. So on the title, I'm supposed to be going over this what you call it in the LA show, about to get ready to start in 30 minutes. So I really want to see, like I said in the first beginning of the show, I want to see how fast Travis Hunter ran in the NFL. I think he's a cornerback. He didn't go for a wide receiver, which pisses me the fuck off because he could have got way more money if he would have went for the wide receiver position in the
You're not
NFL.
lying.
He could have
Yeah.
got hell a lot of money, but this nigga wanted to be a fucking cornerback in the NFL. He think he's still gonna play two-way. I hope the team he go to let him play both ways, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Maybe because he's Travis Hunter, it might happen. But I want to see how fast this nigga ran. It's somebody who already ran a 4.3. You're gonna see his name posted at the bottom. I'm gonna have to skim through it, pause it for a little bit, and then because I don't want them niggas to hit me. It is the NFL Network, so you know how they get down.
Real quick before you get into that, I really don't follow up with it, but quite frankly, I think it's really crazy that he turned around and did that. I think he's really screwing up the ball on that.
I came back because I want to hear all the lame shit.
I also wanted to say basically that
no, fuck all of that.
Everything was that because I'm about to dip out because I got my thing coming up soon, so I gotta go ahead and prep for that.
Yeah, I got a show to do too, so that's the only reason. No, fuck all that.
No, nigga, you left. So let me do what other like I said, what grown men do. Like I said, I'll just skip over what the fuck you were saying because I was saying something. Quite frankly, now I'm gonna be out, so I gotta do my own shit. Yeah. OG, check you on the next one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, bro.
All right.
I'm glad you came back.
Promise you. Not you, OG. You know I love you, my nigga.
Nigga, that bound bro. After Sydney Hall soliloquy, but
I'm glad you came back because I didn't want you to take any.
That's a bunch of corny shit. Listen, I'm already hit. Listen. This account. No. Respect to you. Respect to you. And listen, I can already tell by the way you responded. Listen, in these spaces, we know the people that actually have really been through something and/or they have a loved one or somebody, or they work in the field in which they know exactly what it is a person speaks from. And we know the people that just respond out of like, you just try to discredit shit. Like, you niggas funny. That shit don't listen. Y'all gotta remember.
Did you think that's what I was? Did you think I was?
No. That's why I'm giving you credit. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay,
I said
gotcha.
no. For the record, I said
we're on the same wave.
Exactly. I said no. I can tell by the way you responded, you actually get it. I know. Listen, OG been quiet. Okay. Listen, listen. I promise you, he not saying nothing, but OG know. OG know everything I just said. Even if, listen, he may not stamp it out loud in his mind. I promise you, me and him right here, right now, with everything I just said. I promise you, it's a certain small group of people in these spaces, and I'm one of them ones who get this shit. It's a whole lot of people who love to try to talk all high and mighty. Oh man, you talking all that hood ghetto stuff? Ha, dropping soap and that. Yeah, okay. Listen, the fact is this, right?
Look, let me say this, Smitty. Look, when y'all niggas go at it, bro, that's not my job, bro, to interrupt nobody because I don't want nobody interrupting me. Now, if you ever watch me on the porch, you see how pissed, you'll see me get mad on the porch for a nigga interrupting me. I don't like nobody speaking for me. I don't want nobody doing nothing for me. So if y'all two is up here, and look, I rock with both of y'all niggas, bro. So if y'all want to come up here and y'all niggas want to argue, y'all gonna get the same rules as I give niggas in real life. No, listen to me. If y'all two have a disagreement on my panel, bro, I'm not about to jump in between that, bro. Y'all two should be able to handle that shit like men, bro. And if y'all niggas want to take it there and whatever y'all say to each other, that's on y'all. Now, after the show is over with, if you want me to take the show down or whatever, nigga, you emailing me and you tell me, bro, hey, man, I ain't trying to see myself in that light or whatever, bro, and OG will look out for you, bro. But if y'all two gonna go at it, I'm telling you, bro, that's why I ain't say nothing, because I don't do that. And I don't do that to myself, bro, because I know if I'm on Tom's show, bro, and me and Mayo going at it, or me and Tom going at it, if somebody hop in, bro, I'm gonna tell them niggas to shut up. Bro, because I don't like other people speaking when I'm me and somebody is, having a disagreement, I having a discussion. Now, with you and Resler, I ain't had no problem, bro. Y'all niggas didn't dox each other. I didn't hear nobody talking about they was going. No, listen to me. So just check me out, Smitty. I didn't hear nothing that was crazy for y'all to. For y'all to. I know y'all. I done been on your panel plenty of times. I rock with you. I do a show with Resler. That's my boy, bro. I know how y'all niggas get. So I'm not about to sit here and get in between that. Y'all two can be able to handle it. I
already know. Trust me.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for me, bro.
Nobody getting jumped, we ain't jumping in. I know, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't got time for that type of stuff, bro. That ain't. I'm cool on it, bro.
Listen, all I'm saying to land it, bro, then get back to whatever topic you got. I gotta get ready for my show in a little bit anyway. Listen, right? All I'm saying is this, right? all this like big ass high and mighty shit and trying to discredit people who actually have a story to tell. Like y'all lame as fuck for that. Period. Don't give a fuck about no comments in the chat, no nothing. I don't care about that shit, bro. I'm not one of them. That shit don't move me. It moves other people. My whole thing is this. Like when we keep just like yapping off and we keep talking about like we want to get together, we want solutions, we want to try to fit. No, the fuck you niggas don't. You won't, you none of y'all want to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact is, if you did, then you would recognize that all of us come from different walks of life. Some of us on some city shit, some of us on some suburb shit, some of us country, some of us homeless, some of us rich, some of us real snooty, some of us real jive like ghetto hood ratchet with it. The fact is, we all got a goddamn story, and every last bit of these pieces is what can add up to the puzzle that will complete what it is that we need to know. But you niggas keep on trying to take puzzle pieces out because you feel like it shouldn't fit. That's my point. Niggas talk too goddamn much about shit they know nothing about. I swear on life, anybody who hears me and I'm gonna land it right here. How many times have y'all heard me literally come out and say, hey, yo, I guard my tongue if I don't know about something. I'd be damned if I sit up here and just try to run my mouth about what I feel like about something or what I think I know about something. If I don't know about it, bro, I'm gonna guard my tongue and I'll ask questions. We don't want to ask each other questions. Hey, Smitty, so what was it like? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. No, we just want to talk this high and mighty shit. The fuck out my face with that. Because the fact is, trust me, I've been in the best of both worlds. I've been in the most grimiest of the dirtiest of low. And right now, as we speak, my nigga, I'm in fucking luxury. Don't play with me. Paid for. Nigga, I'm doing a cash giveaway later on my fucking show. How many of you niggas doing that?
Oh yeah, make sure y'all go over to the
Like, stop
Smitty's
playing with me,
corner,
bro.
man, and go check out that cash giveaway, man. Win you some cash, you know what I'm talking about,
Like,
so
niggas
you
keep
go get
playing
your
games.
dividends, you know what I'm talking about, whatever you need on the end, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I gotta do the promotion for you, brother. You know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
done with that,
Oh
OG.
Lord, we
I'm
got.
done.
I know
I'm
you
good.
good, bro. Come on now. You know
already
you
know,
good,
bro.
but I know you and
Look,
Wrestle, man.
Gary
Y'all my
wants-
boys, man. I ain't got time.
I've been
I'm
real
gonna let y'all
chill.
niggas that y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, fam. Say,
You know,
I don't know if I hope your mic is working, sweetie, because she back here in the back again. She's smoking. I'm smoking. Oh, there we go. There we go. We back. She in there now. What's cracking with you?
She got tweezers. Oh yeah, she got tweezers.
No, that was this account. That ain't her. I don't think her microphone still ain't working. She over there doing something she don't need to be doing. We just got a person who want to come up. Can you say something?
Fuck.
Huh?
Hello?
Okay, you got your voice has changed on there and some more stuff. What? Yeah. Say something.
Hello. I bet you niggas will be there.
Okay, we can kind of hear you. Can you turn your volume up?
Maybe. I'm on a boat right now.
Okay, I'm about to get to this travel hunter stuff, man. I gotta see this run, man. Before the LA show start in 15 minutes, we will be moving over to the locker room. I don't have no way to redirect us over there, but I can drop the nigga link so we all can slide over there at one time. And again, I will be dropping wrestlers link too. So if you want to, the wrestlers about to do a show too. So I'm making sure I promote as many ways as I can and we get everybody where they want to be at. You know what I'm talking about? And support these people and support us as a team. You know what I'm saying? Because we all do this together. What we're gonna be running over is this Travis Hunter. If I can get it to come up real quick, because it's on some. There I got the NFL Combine. QBs is running. We got this dude. One of these dudes just ran a 4.39, so he at the fastest right now. I'm gonna have to skim through until I find Travis. So we're gonna be looking at certain people from different states. Hope we get to see old boy Kim folk from Oklahoma. What's up with it?
Is this for draft?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. This is the NFL Combine for 2025.
Okay.
So this Jimmy Horn and all them niggas is gonna be doing all this shit when they was at the press conference. Boy, that we hitting. Yeah, boy, y'all niggas need to get on that purple punch. Go get you. If you ain't got no purple punch, man, go get it. It's probably gonna be on exclusive shelf, but you know what I'm saying, go get it. If you ain't got no like diesel or no jet fuel, man, I don't know what the fuck you doing with your life right now. Them are the strands right now that's in the High Time book. If you ain't looked at it, most of y'all don't even know they still exist. You can still find them. Cannabis League, Harvest Fest, man. The La Diesel is fire. It's coming across. Make sure you go to your dispensary near you and go
Hey,
grab you some.
What's
hey,
it called?
look up for the holidays, man. Apple cider runts.
Gotcha.
Phenomenal.
Hey, I'm gonna be matter of fact, nigga. If you can, bro, on Instagram, bro, send me a good list of some shit. And
I got endless lists, bro. Are you
now
serious?
only why I say that, bro, is because we don't have I gotta go shopping for autoflower seeds here in a little bit.
Bro,
So when I go get, because I already got my order photo plant seeds in, and then one I have from my seed bank. So I just really need to get it, like, you know what I'm saying? We got to do, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 acres full. So I'm trying to make sure I get enough I can keep on making that annual crop. You know what I'm saying? So if you know some good names or some strands, I can look them up and try to grab some.
On IG so we can talk, because I'm gonna give you some information on some good strands, and I want you to give me some information on
I can
cultivating.
pop down and you guys can do
Gotcha.
your thing. Want me to leave and you guys can do your thing?
No, this can't. We about to watch these
I don't
these
know
the dudes in college running for the NFL. They do like the little 40-yard dash. They do the jumping. They do all that stuff. This is before they go in the NFL. College
till
players who got drafted.
Just so you know, I got till 8:30. Then I got to get ready for my live.
Oh no, I'm only gonna be on for 15 more minutes. After this, we going to LA. LA doing the locker room, so we're gonna slide over there.
I'm sorry to interrupt, OG, but can you one time do I don't know if they'll strike you for the Thunder song, but where the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders come out and do their
Washington. Don't nobody want to see no Dallas.
I know, just the cheerleaders.
You was doing real good till you said Dallas.
Well, they have matter of fact, this account, the dude that's going to the Dallas Cowboy who was picked in the draft, he's going to be running. And I think he might have been that young cat from Ole Miss, but he should be running. They'll say it. I'm gonna try to run through him real quick because
yeah, we want to see him. And Schmitty, I'm not for
NFL
Dallas
Combines. He's
Cowboys.
from Pittsburgh.
yeah, because you got to watch that. You got to watch that YouTube, nigga. Yeah. You got to watch that YouTube, nigga. So I got to stop it and then I got to move it up a little bit. Yeah, I learned how to work with it, Smitty. Believe me, nigga. I ain't no newcomer at it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm new. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I've been working with these niggas, brother. Yeah, I know how they do it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to watch these niggas. All right, here we go. You getting. You ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it.
Pretty fast.
Nah,
that's Robert.
He was close.
He was second in my mind.
Yeah, he was. No, he was closer. I could tell by the burst.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the burst, bro. Like out the gate, bro. The way he came off, like it was like he skipped like 3 seconds. He skipped 3 seconds on the first step.
Yeah, and you see him like come to life then when they both hit, like both feet hit.
Number 2 was real stiff. He was stiff. He looked like he ain't stretched.
Jason Marshall Jr. So we're gonna he chopping off. And he said he's gonna be a little late though. 5'4". He'll heavier set dude, so he gonna be probably a little bit at. See, some of these DBs they got, bro, is coming from Alabama and all them places, bro. Them niggas was big. You know what I'm saying? Some big ass dudes. So
they glitched you on the last one.
I wish I could run like that.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
You be grown with your speed for no reason.
I literally run to the grocery store.
That's gonna be crazy.
Only 2 handfuls to
Give
carry
it a
back.
little pause because I know how they gonna hit us. Still watching it. I got 10 minutes before I got to go over there. So I don't even see that nigga in this one. Unless I went past this nigga name. Man, me searching one more again. Make sure I ain't tripping. Then it's strong. Nope. They gave me the niggas a second one. Let me go and type it in real quick. Let me let that play. Then we're gonna let this nigga run. Let me back up out of this so I can make it. And then I'll bring it back. Because I gotta stretch it out. All right. There we go. There we go. What did he just run? I wasn't looking at the screen.
430. Didn't the first dude run a 432? So if he was a
But
430, so yeah, so
yeah, he got him then. Yeah, he got him then if he just ran it flat.
I bet that.
If he ran that thing flat, he got him. But these boys are chopping off. But that nigga got that 4-3 flat. He on. Oh, okay. Give it a few seconds, y'all. Before we got 2 more minutes before we can play this, and then I got to get ready to set up everything, grab LA shit, and do all that. There we go. See how fast this nigga gonna go. Yeah, these niggas quick, Smitty. They ain't playing no games out here. Let me give it a little pause real quick, y'all, before they don't want them to hit us.
Before the first camera. Nope.
There.
Nope. Too stiff.
Earlier.
He ain't hit it.
Now look at the first camera. Look how many steps he done took. This account. He didn't already filled it, and he already at 0.9. So he got to make up that 0.9 to even be faster than somebody else between this camera and this camera. That ain't going. Well, his shoulders are still down. He ain't all the way up. You notice that too. He ain't all the way up.
He's not at full stride.
Not yet.
Exactly.
That's where you can watch this.
The NFL Combine.
Combine.
Yeah.
Okay. I might watch these little.
We'll set this real quick and then I'm trying to. I wonder why they won't let me find this nigga show. It's crazy as some bitch. I'm gonna have to go through the old school traditional way. Is he going on the LA or the thin red line? Probably go to LA. Let me find the Wilkes show. Should be on this one. Yes, it is. Well, I got a little bit more time. I got more time than I thought I had, people. I thought it was gonna be at 7, but it's not at 7. He got it scheduled tonight at 8 o'clock, so it's staying like I'm staying on till 8 instead of being cutting off at 7. So I can continue to watch this. I just seen it, and when I figured it out, when time it come on. Back to the combine, people.
Let's see it. This is fun.
3-8, but they ain't counted. Okay, I was about to say.
Wow.
Let me go past these niggas and get back to it real quick. It's gonna be their second attempt, I guess. It's right there on the screen. So we had one dude that run a 4-3-3. That's that dude that we seen, and then you had 2 more dudes run for a tie. Them niggas ran a 4-3 flat.
Does anybody remember what the first guy got?
I can't even remember that nigga name. He would have been up. I don't even think he up here. I think he had like a 4-5-6 or something like that.
Okay.
He went, yeah.
I was
and
watching.
this dude that's running right now, his first attempt was a 4-6. So he ain't even on the 1 through 10 list. He going to try to get himself placed on the 10 list because he ran so slow last time. Says he gonna catch up and get past his 4-6.
Okay.
He might be able to get past that 4-6. You never know.
Here he goes. Oh no.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
You do it
Hey, what's good with you, Ron?
perfect. The next thing you know, when you're there and it counts the most, you get, it just goes differently.
That's the one you talking about? Yeah, I just looked it up, Butterfly. I don't know why that nigga stupid ass nigga. He need to get in there and show niggas how fast he is, nigga, so he can do what the fuck he want to do. Nigga bullshit. He need to get it together. Come on, Traps. The hell we doing around here? Fucking up, playboy.
How you been, OG?
Oh, I've been straight. Sitting here chilling, getting everything together.
Ready for fishing?
Yeah. Well, we still got a cold snap coming through, so I ain't doing nothing until the cold snap come through and I get most of my plants in the ground. Once I get all my plants and stuff in the ground, then the only thing I got to do is just go outside and water and flip compost. Then yeah, I'll be on my fishing.
Yeah, you will.
Time to go
What?
fishing then.
Then it is time to relax. What do you are you growing anything that you want to share?
With the usual carrots, tomatoes, lettuce, watermelons, cantaloupes, corn, sugar cane.
You do all it?
Yeah, we do small hectares of 3/4 hectare, maybe half hectares of small of just, you know what I'm saying, their own variety of plant. And then we have small boxes for personal use and
What do you use
market.
your sugar cane?
Sugar.
Did you chew it?
No, you just squeeze it.
Oh, I've
You get
heard
the
if you
juices from it. You can squeeze it, get all the juices from it, and then boil it.
I never tasted that, I don't think.
Yeah, just put it in a pot, let it boil down, let it simmer.
That sounds good.
It's pretty good. Add all type of shit. I use it for different things. You can add it back into your plants and make them give them more sugar content. But
Into the soil.
yes, ma'am.
So then, do you do tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay, what do you know what works best, like for you? The moths and the caterpillars, they'll take that sucker down overnight. Them caterpillars.
Chickens.
Chickens will do it.
Yep.
Okay. But I can't have no chickens.
Oh, well.
I gotta pick and watch, and it's a lot. And I love my tomatoes, so come on now.
No, well, you need to be. It seems like your stuff need to be inside of a greenhouse. Where do you got it in right now? Just outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might have to transition to something because you let bugs get into it. And if you don't want to, I don't use pesticides, so
I don't either.
if I see bugs out there before we even see bugs when they small like that, we make sure our chickens go around and knock out the bugs.
Yeah, get them bugs off there.
Yeah.
I know you got to, because they'll tear it up. They tear it up. But yeah. Yeah, a greenhouse would probably work good. I can grow
No, butterfly. I don't have a dirt problem out here, but shit, they're good. I mean, shit, if we kill one, best believe I'm gonna cut them back, freeze them up, put them on the grill.
Oh, gee, were you talking to me? Because I didn't understand if you were.
Butterfly asked me in the chat, do you have a deer problem? And I was telling them, no, we don't have a deer problem here, but we have deer here. But if we ever do catch one, shit, I'm gonna bust them back and I'm gonna hang them from a tree and I'm gonna freeze them. After I clean them and get all the meat separated, I'm gonna put them in the freezer, and then when I pull them out, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, ribs one day, you know what I'm saying, a hind leg another day, smoked and roasted for about a good 18 hours. Do it the day before, put it on about 200. I put that boy in the ground, cook him in the ground, you know what I'm saying, over some hot coals, over some logs that you burn inside of a barrel, and just put the embers down there and just cook it. Cook it low and slow. Make that meat fall apart. Turn it into sandwiches.
That's the salt of the earth cooking.
Pulled pork. You know what I'm talking about? Slap it with some macaroni and cheese, a sweet potato, a little bit of greens on the side, cornbread. Yeah, you in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's a meal.
That is a meal. Mm-hmm.
We make sure we get the job done. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We start a channel, be us fishing, but maybe we'll be eating.
Oh, I make some bad. I hook up some fish. Depends on how you want it. I can make that catfish I catch look pretty. You know, man, it be hitting. You know what I'm saying? Get that golden, or you can get that on top stone, what they call it, grill. Just a grilled fish. All right, it's good sometimes. Depends on what you eat with it though.
Does it go on a flat top?
I mean, you can cook
I
fish on a
know.
flat top.
You think it's good?
You can, yeah. Shit, I done done it plenty of times. I done turned it into sandwiches. I done turned it into tacos.
Okay.
You can put the fish on. You can cook a fish on once you fillet it, and you got the fillet. You can put that fillet right there on that flat top. And
Yeah. I guess I guess I know you can, but I just wonder, like, does it taste good? But obviously it does.
yeah, it's just basically like anything else. With you, if you got snapper or something like that, like they make snapper tacos, right? They just fillet the snapper. They scale the snapper. They fillet it off. You know what I'm saying? Most of them they put a hot wire on it. And they just rip the skin off, so they had a snapper fillet, and then they put it on the grill. They put their seasoning on it. They cook it on one side, cook it on the other, and then they hit it with like maybe 6 chops. There's one down the middle, and they cut it into cubes.
Delicious.
And then they put a little bit more seasoning on it, and they put it on your taco. They put the, you know what I'm saying, pico de gallo and stuff on top of there. You can ask for the little red orange sauce, and you put that on there, and it give you the sauteed onions on top of that, and they usually give you a pickle or something like that with it. And then you just, you know what I'm saying? That's how they make the little tacos.
Yep, that's a good one.
So I mean, and that's on flat top. So I mean, you don't have to always fry everything, but I mean, fried fish tacos is good. You know what I'm saying? Like you fry the fish and then put it inside the taco with all your fixings. I mean, whatever fixings you want. Everybody's different. Some people like tomato and lettuce and all that shit. Some people just like fish and cheese and tartar sauce. You know what I mean? It's just different ways that people eat and make food.
Yeah, they put
most of the time. Yeah. Unless you go into a place like, have you ever ate Del Taco? Just a count.
Where is it? What'd you say?
Have you ever ate at a place called Del's Taco?
No.
Well, it's a chain of a taco place down here in the South that they call Del's Taco, right? Yes, I know it's in a little bit in Texas. Here up here in Oklahoma, it's probably in Kansas. You know,
I might have had it.
And they make fish tacos. They make fried fish tacos. You know what I'm saying? Or they make 3 different types of tacos. You can get a solid tacos, beef tacos, cheese tacos, and all of that stuff. But they the small circular tacos, like the hand street tacos. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So but I didn't seen if you go to some authentic places, they make like say fish tacos. Yeah. So yeah, it's all the same.
I know a couple authentic Mexican restaurants, and my friend is Hispanic, and she taking me places I can't read. She can read Spanish, I can't, and so I've learned just different stuff when I go to order. And sometimes I can order, it's not on the menu, and they look at me like, "How did you know that?" It's fun. But you ever had swordfish?
No.
Tastes like a steak to me.
No, I ain't had it.
I cooked it once.
Yeah, I don't really eat a lot of when you call it seafood, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of seafood, deep fish and seafood. No, I don't mess with stuff that's a little bit up closer to the land, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, and then most of the fish I eat is freshwater fish. I really don't eat fish from like I get abundance of fish from salt water. You know what I'm saying? So anything like what you just said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you won't catch them in a pond.
You gonna eat some grouper?
Yeah, that's another sea fish.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind eating none of it. I could try it.
A grouper's good. A grouper's good. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
they say grouper ain't nothing but a big ass bass, but in the sea. So
and it's a grouper sandwich. That's what you want to get. Put what you want on it, or ask for it on the side so you can taste your sandwich and see how it goes, and add on what you want.
yeah, I didn't have halibut. I done had
Oh,
most, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I done had that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Stuff you
just
find at regular restaurants.
I know it's hard to find your place, but when you will. When you find your place, you try the grouper. I think you really like that one, OG. And then otherwise, I know exactly what you mean. Like you got to find the little mom and pop that's more authentic, knows how to cook a certain kind of way.
Oh, I just need to go to the East Coast and get me some. I mean, I'm in the middle of the United States, so and kind of close to the South. So between I got to go through Texas to get all the way down there to Galveston. It'll be hard for me to get seafood like that. Like if you just talking, you know what I'm saying, the regular stuff that come out of the sea, you know what I'm saying, like that you can get abundantly, like everybody else say, you know what I'm saying, like crab and all that stuff. That's I eat all that, you know what I'm saying, no problem. But trying to go get grouper and stuff like if I was like in Florida or somewhere on the East Coast, that'll be something I can always eat and try, you know what I'm saying? But over here, shit, it'd be hard for me to get that. I don't think they'll ship a grouper way up here.
I don't know, but I promise you this. If you get it shipped or if you get it where it's not like totally fresh there, it's just not as good, of
Yeah, that's what
course.
I was thinking. You got to get it
Yeah,
straight when they catch it.
Yep, and it's just one of those ones that like you said, if you're ever on vacation or drive into Florida or something where it's closer to, their shrimp's going to be better down there, their beef's going to be worse. It's all kind of about like where you live, what you get, it has to travel. So, yeah, try it out sometime if you want to. I recommend it. If you
No
get
Kingdom Minded. Kingdom Minded asked me, was I rendering Talo? No, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you, shit. We don't even get that far into it. We don't really do a lot of that. We have so much abundance of it, and we run through shit so fast. Shit, we don't got time to be trying to save up too much of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's good to have, especially when you're making them. You're making your briskets and shit. Oh Lord, it's good to have it on hand. Don't get me wrong. There's certain dishes that you would love to have it on hand. But if we do have it, we did it a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? Do it faithfully. But now, not this year. I don't think we're just gonna be doing what grinding everything up to ground meat, most of the stuff. And taking shanks. That's it. And I'm doing those because I want to cook everything at one time and don't have to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of prep, and I just have big sets of meat and then a lot of ground meat. So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
However much.
Yeah, it does. That's a whole fact, Kingdom Minded. Now she was saying it changes the taste of your food. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a whole fact.
That is. And another thing, like COVID makes food like I don't know, but the food, like the meat is gross sometimes, and you can tell. You're like, I'm eating garbage right now. I don't even know what this is, but it's what we have.
You got to make it work.
You know it. Sometimes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tastes better than some of these meat sandwiches. To me. You ever do a fried peanut butter and jelly?
No, but I have. You asked me if I did it. No, but I have tried it at the fair.
You did, okay.
Yeah, they did the where they make the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and then they chop them in half. They chop the peanut butter and jelly sandwich in half. They did it on Texas toast. They put it, you know what I'm saying, and then they dip it into the batter mix and then they fry the whole thing and then they give it to you with that white powdered sugar with a stick in it, and then that way you can just everything in Texas be when you go to that damn fair, nigga, they fry everything. They fry everything, butter, fried ice cream, fried Snicker. You can get any fried Three Musketeer is fire. Like when I seen that, I say, oh yeah, you just doing too much. Because the Three Musketeer bar is already just, you know what I'm saying, it don't have nothing in it but that whatever that little filling is. And boy, they put that little fry on. Oh man, that thing fire. Yeah, but that fried ice cream is hidden. Fried cheesecake is hidden.
Oh
Shit, down
wow.
there, everything fried that they had. They fried a. They put batter on which is good. A churro, not a churro. Yeah, it is a churro.
Yeah.
They got the churro.
Okay.
You buy the churro from another spot, and you take the churro over to them, and then they dip it in the batter, and they fry that motherfucker for you.
They do
So a
it
fried
for you.
churro. Oh, that
That's
motherfucker was fire. Had a little dipping sauce, a little honey dipping sauce. Oh boy, that whole was hidden.
I stay away from the fried ones because I feel like I like them too much that I just want to eat them, you know. And
Well,
then
this account, if you go out every day, it depending on how long your block is or wherever you got a nice little space at a park or whatever. If you want to do it inside the house, just make sure you get your a lot of steps in. If you want to eat all that good fried food like that, make sure you get a lot of steps in. And I mean
you
more
know it.
steps than the average person.
You know it.
Yeah, man. Just go ahead and get burn them calories off for the day.
That's
And you'll
right.
be all right.
Active.
But yeah, they had everything fried in this account. I mean, anything you could think of, they damn near fried it. So
I never even started that because, like, I can't get on to that sort of thing. Like you said, I'll be out there
matter of
doing
fact, let me
stuff.
see. I can look it up if I can find the damn what you got it. Oh, you could see. My fault.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, they still here. We got 11 in the what you call it, Kingdom Minus still here, Easy still here, Ron still here,
Okay.
Butterfly still here, Boston Christie still here, Chad still here. Appreciate you coming through with the Cash App. You and Kingdom Minus. Mayo Monkey said, "What's up to everybody?" You know, hey, Easy on the family. We in here.
We're all in here tonight.
Yeah, we just get there. Like I said, I just doing a little pre-show before LA got ready to go up. You know what I'm saying? LA said he going live at I guess that'd be on the East Coast time, that'd be 9:05. Well, yeah, 9:05. My time it'd be 8. So he going live then. So
There's
we
some time.
are I was gonna stay on until he got ready to go live, and then when he get ready to go live, hey, I'm gonna push everybody over to LA. What's good with you, E-Dub?
Hey.
Yeah, here we go. Here go my boy. You gotta watch him too, because he'll cut us off too. We're on some big back shit, E-Dub. Big back. You about to big back it up, nigga. If you don't know what so this will say bizarre. I don't want to do the bizarre. Nigga, I just need to see the one with the fried. Nigga, I don't need all the rest of this shit. That look like some goddamn pork. Yeah, they bullshit. I don't need no corny dog. No, I gotta find a different video.
You kind of
Yeah,
seem like. Oh,
again, if anybody want to join the stream, my fault, this account. If anybody want to join the stream, man, you can hit the link. Come on up. We just chilling up here until LA get ready to go live on the locker room tonight. We've been having a good show so far. Like I say, deep fried. Chad said he wants some deep fried coochie. Ain't nothing wrong with that, sir. You can get that. You got to go find somebody you can throw in the grease.
Oh my gosh! Don't try that one at home.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Yes, it is.
Might want to put that in here and see what they come up with. Oops.
You looking for a video?
No, I had the video, but the one that I had, it was bizarre foods at the state fair. I was looking for the one I was looking at the other day when he was going through all the deep fried foods.
Oh man, they got everything. I've heard I will do the deep fried ice cream. I think I might have had that once. But like it's so up my alley that I just start doing it myself, and then I'm going to get diabetes and I'm going to be overweight, even though I will do my steps, because I like food, good food.
Well, they got that Williams in there, boy. I don't know about that Williams chicken.
I don't know about it.
Huh?
I don't know about it.
Yeah, some people gonna get hungry. I'm letting you know that now.
What do you mean?
We're gonna about to be looking at this food. Some people gonna get hungry.
Like it's gonna get worse, you mean?
Nah. Because it's gonna be the video that I'm playing is gonna be strange foods, but it
Doesn't do it justice.
well, I ain't gonna say that. It's just they deep frying stuff.
What you got in there? Do they do an egg ever?
But I don't know if they did an egg or not.
Sounds kind of gross.
Hey, let me take that back. Let me show them niggas something. We'll go back to that. God damn it.
That looks good.
Hey y'all, this is for all my people, and I wish Mayo and LA and Tom and all them was up here. This is our boy JP. Y'all nigga. Yeah. Check it out. Check it out. Y'all. Ooh. What we talking about there, boy? What we talking about there, boy? Let me make that big for you real quick. Make sure everybody can see it. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know what it is. Deep fry that thing. It's deep fry. Deep fry that thing. Yes, sir. I don't know what the hell it is, but he's making some big ass patties of it. And we gotta cut this on real quick.
We got two types of crab. We got blue crab and lump crab inside. And we have our homemade roux topped with our rice and a little panko breadcrumb to hold it together for it. So what we do is we put those ingredients together.
I saw the gumbo balls. Now, what about the Alfredo ball?
It's basically, we do a fried chicken Alfredo. And then for a little razzle dazzle, we added some mozzarella cheese.
I gotta step away for a minute, OG. Okay, I'll be back.
Nice filling. Then it's topped with Alfredo sauce.
What'd you say, this account?
I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, you good. Yeah, y'all see that. Good fried food, huh? Yeah.
Grab the seat out here because it's pretty loud in there. This is the gumbo? Woo!
Look at this nigga about to eat this. Boy, y'all good. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next spot so we can see what all he got all type of shit. Yeah. He said fair use. Nigga, he about to play all this shit. I was just looking for the shit he had fried. He ain't got no good fried stuff on there. I'm about to cut his video and go to somebody else. Yeah, I just want to see them niggas in the back of that grill. I just want to make sure everybody see the back of that grill. That motherfucker was, boy, look at him. Hold up, wait a minute. That ain't right. And anyway, it's that same dude that was just on there with him. Let's see what this nigga talking about. That look like it's gonna be fire. Fire. Let's show y'all what I'm looking at. Oh shit, wrong thing. Sliding over here. Hope I ain't skipping too bad for you, but you're in there with us. Let me go ahead and put the pause game down on it. Let us do his catching up and whatnot. Because it definitely did it. Oh, I'm just moving a little too slow on the business. But you can see he's at Ferry in Washington. So whoever in Washington, this is y'all fair ground. I'm trying to find that one he was just talking about. That's something fried. And that's something else that's fried. I want the goddamn, what you call it, showed on the screen. Got that bacon fat. Yes, sir. Know nothing about that bacon fat. Yeah, that shit look crazy. Oh, that's the one I want to see. All right. Whatever. Okay. Make sure you go subscribe. Make sure you're going to hit us. I'm promoting your shit, bro. So don't you can go ahead and promote me back. You got 5 billion subscribers, bro. That means you can at least throw me just a little bit of a what? I'll take 500 of your 5 billion. You know what I'm talking about? 1%. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's got just give me 500. God damn it. That's all I'm saying. And shit, I'll be happy. So we promoting you, we watching your shit, and I got you on mute. So I'm trying to leave your content, and we just gonna talk about what you seeing on here. Help us out now. If you see this, because they say y'all usually get a little thing, but send me 500. And I don't know what this nigga eating, some type of powdery substance, but he supposed to be showing one that's a little different. It got Lucky Charms on it, Fruity Pebbles or something. It was something weird. Okay, it ain't on here. Oh, yes, it is. That's fried chicken. It didn't look that clean either. Didn't none of these places really look though. Look at that shit there. Would you eat that, nigga? I don't even know what it looked like, a piece of chicken with Fruity Peppers on the outside of it.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Fire. Could you do it? It's the shrimp batter biscuit. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, we gotta see this. We gotta see this. Yeah. And nobody said nothing in the chat. I guess nobody in the chat would eat that.
Would you have eaten?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Me too. That's it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try it because usually the grossest sounding stuff, when you're like, ooh, that sounds disgusting. To pair those together, they end up tasting delicious.
Yeah. So. All
I'm
right.
sorry
So.
over you sometimes, OG. I am one of those people who is like on the edge of the story. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And then sometimes I don't understand. So I'm like, wait, is it this? You know, because I'm really trying to follow and I'm not good at
Oh,
that.
you good with this account?
I
I'm
love
good.
you.
I'm good at listening, baby. I don't even trip. I
You
just
know
sit
what?
back.
That is like you have patience. That's the fishing, that's the sitting, like that's why it works good for you. You are so patient. You know exactly where you stand most of the time and you sit back in the background, listen, let it go in. And I'm kind of the opposite in the front. I'm like, what is it? You know, like, and I'll just yell out stupid stuff and ask questions that I don't think other people would ask because they would already know. They would already know the answer. It's common knowledge, but I don't have
Nigga
it.
say fat minded. She couldn't tell if it was chicken or a donut. Yeah, that's how good it look. Kingdom Minded. They just putting shit together. Ain't
That's
great.
right.
Your bizarre offering, and that is the biscuit battered shrimp. It sounds like breaded shrimp, but no, the construction.
The biscuit battered shrimp.
You gonna try it or no?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure because you're gonna see how it's made here in a minute. You're gonna be like, I don't know about that. Then I was like, fucks with it. Watch.
Gets wild. All right, boom. I'm in the kitchen right here with Steven. Steven is going to be assembling our biscuit battered shrimp.
First, Steve drops battered shrimpies into a fiery pool of oil. Then battered okra are fried alongside in true Southern fashion.
So you got the shrimp, you got your okra fried, And then you got your waffle cone. Like I said, we on some big back shit.
That looks good. I'll eat most anything. Like, try it. No, not everything, though.
No, we're just gonna be looking good here in a minute.
And then we fry waffle cone. I'm gonna sit that there for a few seconds while this cooks. And then as soon as these are done, I'm gonna grab those some gravy on top of it.
So you start with 3 fried shrimp inside the cone, then 4 pieces of fried okra, then the remaining shrimp pieces get piled on top. Oh my gosh, country gravy going on top. This thing is wild. And that is the final product. I cannot wait to try that out. I'm going to pick out a shrimp to begin with. You can see it's falling apart. There's some gravy on there. It's got that beautiful batter, and it's still steaming too.
Would you eat it?
I would eat that. They are pushing together the thing. Like, if it's on my plate, sometimes I'll push stuff together and make it a slop, kind of like that, because it tastes good. So I would definitely eat that.
Like I say, the waffle cone gonna hit with that gravy and that, man, say that motherfucker gonna be smacking.
You think it's going to be
Okra.
good?
Oh, yeah, that motherfucker gonna be good. I fucks with the okra. I
Okay.
fucks with the
All right.
okra and I fucks with the gravy and I fucks with the shrimp. And they fried too. And I
And they're
fucks
all
with it.
mashed together.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
With it. Yeah, I have to go ahead and try that. See, I'm a little different. See, most people be like, no, I ain't gonna mess with it. Yeah. Like
I
this
will.
right here. See, this is what Kingdom Mining was.
Okay,
is
let's
mode.
see what you're talking about.
So this is that fat, you know what I'm talking about, on the stomach. You know what I'm talking about. This is that good shit right here. Pork belly.
Fried candied pork belly. How does that work?
Breaking the barrier between meat and sweets isn't new, but it also isn't easy. For example, in central Vietnam, a dessert of roasted pork inside of tapioca balls are served with a sugary syrup.
That is awesome, but it's so weird.
So good. So weird.
So weird.
But Mitch's fried candied pork belly was born to shatter calorie records.
Basically, we kind of bury it beneath brown.
Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They said the pork belly, they about to fry it up, nigga. Yo. Look at
I could
Butterfly.
go
Look at this
crazy
nigga. I told
there.
you, Butterfly. What are you looking up like that for, Butterfly? Get it together, man. That pork belly fat, man. Oh, don't have that thing fried in the grease.
Yes, brighten your horizons. It's going to be good, because, and if
No, he
it's
did
not,
that for the other one.
if it's not good, you just get something different.
Look, so you see right there, they got next to it deep fried cheesecake. They ain't playing no game. They ain't
Oh, do
playing
they
no
have?
game.
No,
I
they're
told y'all.
not. You got a video
Hey.
of that one?
Well, they don't show that one. They just show the pork belly. So we're gonna watch the pork belly, but they don't show the one with the cheesecake.
That's
Sugar, also a little bit of rock candy syrup, and a lot of salt. And we just slow cook it for about 4 hours till it's nice and tender and crispy. And then we batter it,
Yes, sir.
deep fry it, and then coat it with a lot of powdered sugar. And serve it with the gochujang mayo.
A little bit of Korean influence in there. I like it. Take a look at that beauty. Just big, thick, crunchy pieces of batter.
Yeah, we ain't about to do all that stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go ahead and let them so you can crack it open and show them with it. We don't need to see you do all that. Get past you doing all that. There we go. So you see the fat right there on that bacon.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but a belly. They ain't nothing but the belly. They ain't did nothing. They just slow cooked it, made it look all nice, put the little jus on top of it, and then they cut it in slices and deep fried it. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, and I wonder if the fat tastes better if it's been deep fried.
I mean, probably. Well, it already been rendered down and cooked on the grill, so it's already gonna taste good. Now just getting a sugary coating on the outside of it.
Pork is already kind of a sweet meat, so it doesn't hurt to add even more sugar. And it is so soft, tender, gelatinous almost. Gonna give that a little bit of a dip. Now, I'm curious, is it gochujang? Why is it orange? Gochujang mayo, it should be red.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, he put a mayo on it. I ain't about to do all that. So it was a corny dog, Kingdom Minded, because he just got through doing this.
Here, Mary, the boss and visionary of Extreme Carnival Eats.
It's basically a giant mozzarella stick dipped in our special batter,
The mozzarella stick.
rolled in tempura, and then we coat it after it's cooked in Fruity Pebble cereal.
Wait, what was in it?
It's delicious.
Well, let's find out for
Oh, gee, what did he say was the, or she said what was it in the middle of it? It's
A mozzarella stick.
oh my gosh, that sounds horrible, but I bet it's good.
Mary, the boss and visionary of Extreme Carnival Eats.
It's basically a giant mozzarella stick dipped in our
Mozzarella stick dipped in a special batter.
special batter.
And that's the mozzarella stick right there. It's in a square. It's on a skewer, and they got it sticked inside of the batter. They just spin it around in the batter till they get enough on there, then they deep fry it. They put the breadcrumbs and shit on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Rolled in tempura, and then we coat it after it's cooked in Fruity Pebble cereal. It's delicious.
Well, let's find out for ourselves.
Would you mess with it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it. I mean, it's Fruity Pebbles, mozzarella, some sort of sauce, and I'm eating it. I mean, it's not. You're not gonna. None of this is like dangerous. It's just weird combinations of food. So yeah, I'll probably eat everything on here. A bite of everything. Would you eat it?
But I don't really mess with mozzarella sticks, but I'll try it. I mean, shit.
It
We
could
don't
be
care
real.
too much for the mozzarella stick part. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was something else in the inside. I ain't think they did mozzarella stick, but yeah.
That sounds kind of gross. I mean, I'd take a bite, but like I said, I mean, I feel like the biggest surprises I've ever had are ones just like this, where you cannot even imagine the combination together. Like, bleh. But you try it, and they're not making a business for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit crazy.
It looks
And then
weird.
the other one he did is that waffle, like a burger or something. We can check it. That's a chicken waffle sandwich.
That's good.
Yeah, sound all right. Let it catch up real quick because it be moving a little slow on everybody. I don't want it to trip. Probably because I got it in HD, but shit, fuck it. They gotta make it work.
Sauce between two Belgian waffles. It's kind of a spin-off on chicken and waffles.
The marriage of chicken and waffles initially served the needs of night owls, grappling with the choice between a late-night dinner and an early breakfast, providing a delightful fusion of the two.
You have the sweetness of the syrup along with the saltiness of the chicken. And
Launched into their state fair journey over a decade ago.
I guess they already showed it. Okay, I
This
see.
is beep when it's done? Yep. You ever hear that beep in your nightmares?
No.
What makes chicken and waffles great is that the sweetness actually works really well with the fried chicken. Is this going to be sweet? Is it going to be hot? What am I looking at here?
So the waffles aren't super sweet, just a little hint of sweetness. And the Nashville hot isn't too extremely hot. It's more of a medium Nashville hot sauce.
Natural medium. I like it. Sounds safe.
Mary and her husband launched into their state fair journey over a decade ago, debuting with a pizza booth. Last year, they birthed Extreme Carnival Eats, transforming their wildest ideas into reality.
5 minutes has gone by. Let's take out that chicken. And
Oh,
it's
yeah, that
time
chicken
to
look
dump
burnt.
it under the heat lamps. Now the chicken.
That chicken look burnt.
A little bit, a little crispy.
And that crispy on the crisp side, I ain't gonna mess with it.
Maybe a little
I'm about
meat
to
in
do
the
it.
middle. That's it.
Like, give me a second. All right, I'm back in there. All right, so yeah, that don't look right.
I mean,
Chicken
you
is
could
ready.
eat it.
We got to get started.
Now go ahead.
You could eat it, but it's gonna be real crunchy. They did
That's the
something.
whole fact.
Is not much meat, a whole lot of crunch.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Look. That's a whole fact.
Started with the waffle.
I got a
Grab a
backup though.
waffle, fling it on the flat top, grab some chicken, place the chicken on the waffle. Some pickles next. This is the Nashville Hot right here. Oh, and right here we have a sweet syrup going on. This is an amazing combination. Time to top it off, and that is complete. Right here we have our Nashville Hot.
$16. $16
Would you eat it?
for 3 strips, pickle, and some sauce between 2 waffles. Oh, I tried, but I ain't about to spend. I don't want to spend the 16 for it.
I don't want to spend a 16 either. I don't even want to split a 16. But one thing I'd want on that one, I like that sweet sauce to be on the side. Because that combination with hot, spicy, and sweet can be beautiful or it can be a mess. So I got to taste your sweets. You can put your hot stuff on there, but that sweet I got to taste.
Hey, I'm agree with Kingdom Minor right now. She talking about just getting that fran pie chicken breast and then putting it between the donut. I can rock with that. Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, that's good right there. Most people don't know nothing about that. They're good. Well, you can do the same thing with a burger. I didn't have a burger like that too. So it's all been good.
Well, we did fancy dinners with not just regular peanut butter and jelly. We did fancy where you do the bread like it's a grilled cheese, but then you put peanut butter and jelly inside, cook it on your skillet, and then mash it in the half like that. But if anybody does it, I'm telling you what, there is ever a liquid fire compared to lava, it is hot jelly. So do not take a bite of that for a long time. Like you can't let that jelly, you gotta let it kind of coagulate again. Cause that stuff it'll burn you and it sticks. Jelly is no joke.
That's the whole
hot.
fact.
So don't be biting on that.
Well, y'all, it's almost about that time. You already know I don't have the power to do a redirection over to the LA's channel because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not monetized yet. But when I do get monetized, I'll be able to redirect over there. Y'all be able to get that privilege for just staying here on the stream, and then it'll take you over there. But until then, we got the locker room coming up here in about 30 minutes. Well, 15 minutes exactly. Make sure y'all over there, everybody who went here, you should have a notification set, or your notification should be highlighted so that way YouTube will let you know that we are doing a show at the locker room tonight. I don't know what's all going to be on there, but make sure, I know it's going to be a fire show, so y'all make sure y'all show up and show out. It's going to be on LA's channel. Make sure I can at least do that part, you know what I'm saying? Before I get ready to get up off of here, I can at least drop that in the chat, so we can all have it and know what time it's going to be coming on, and y'all can be there. So just give me a second. Let me slide down here and get some links and copy and paste everything.
It's been wonderful.
Appreciate you for coming through this account.
I was glad you were on. I just popped on and there you guys were, and we ended up having kind of an interesting, I know Resla had to go, but he'll be back. So
that's the whole fact.
Yeah, we have that sometimes. Sometimes it is better just take a little break and come back later.
All right, so I'm gonna drop this here link right here. This is gonna be to the show on the locker room. Get the copy on it. And like I say, this is for people who are gonna be coming through here looking at the replay of this show, and they want to come on over there to where we is. So I'm gonna drop it here a couple of times so it'll be in there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I dropped it in there, and that's for the people who are going to be watching the replay. If you watch the replay today, you're catching us at the end, and you want to come on over to the locker room, just hit that there link that's in the chat. It should be live. You should be able to read the chat as on the replay, and hit that link and come on over to LA show. Should be starting here in 15 minutes. I already been on for 3 hours or something. So appreciate everybody showing up. Appreciate those that came through and supported the show. Y'all make sure y'all go down in the description. Everything is inside there that you need. You can contact with me. Anything, just go in the description and have everything inside of there. Appreciate you just for coming through. About to hit this.
Ew. Great show.
Here. Appreciate you. And we out.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the back, stuffing the blunt, fat stack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the grills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy juice schemes, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grid, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grid, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic,